and continue to bear the scars of that treatment. I made several representations to the then leadership of the party, drawing the attention to the rancorous and divisive behavior of some elements in the party. Regrettably, however, my representations went unheeded. As a consequence, I gave notice of my decision to resign from the party in protest against the blatant alienation of my supporters, orchestrated by elements aligned to the leadership of the party at that time. The protests and reactions from the rank and file of the party at that time from all over the country compelled the then chairman of the party to constitute a reconciliation committee chaired by the then immediate past chairman of the party, Ambassador Samuel Odoi Sykes. The committee upheld all my submissions and prevailed upon me to rescind my decision to resign, which I did, with a firm promise to address all the contentious issues I had raised in my notice of resignation. Unfortunately, however, all the promises made by the party leadership were never fulfilled, and indeed, the divisive and hostile attacks on my person and my supporters remained for several years thereafter and have continued to date. It is common knowledge that any party member who is associated directly or indirectly with Allan Kyerematen is treated with disdain and considered an outcast.
Mafia against Allan. Allan Nakasasu failed to cultivate party for from 2007. Allan, you were the favorite, and then the wire underdog because from 2007 Allan yes, I reserve if party more samba party minano and Allan take kodai that the big campaign that the big we have win yaba checking another campaign 2008 that the big campaign to lose you know 2012 that the big campaign oluzuye na do sesa ne formula kofa atame so mo formula ni bi bed to bed room to room door to door and we need 2016 no that the big campaign you defend dear battle Africa. You must come down to the level of the people brown level when you want from dokunu no mudi oni omumbedi body ajo the body oni omudi awoso oni omumbedi that was the campaign another run. I sympathize with Allan so mafia no but part of the reason why Allan the frustration I do say no Allan also time I know more constituency elections elected and conform delegates about Allan. How much did Allan influence that process? At the time almost say no matter but this is not something that Bawumia should even know more than Allan because Bawumia Allan you were in the game long before Bawumia was about politics. So 2008 no cover 2012 cover Bawumia by na Allan who game no dada. You know who started politics before 1992. There is no reason why Bawumia should even have an edge over Allan, but because what yada dada B campaign. Cause Allan no na escafonti dada B what yada will lay back. In fact, this kind of attitude on campaign, you have to be aggressive. Because you now need the entire person over. Look at my campaign or the my MPP for boot. You know I'm going to but my is giving MPP boot for boot. But just a corner beyond the Gengam MPP. Minority for more parliament or more corporate president. She campaign on the pressure on the opposition pressure on the man by and you boot for boot every level on the man. So Allan, you cannot sleep and come back and cry. You cannot sleep. If I appreciate Allan say, mafia no there. I'm the number one. I'm the admittance of my mafia. But Allan, you are 50% responsible for elections with any the other because prof for me can me use that dance about me by GPS. Oh prof GPS and then you use that dance about me. Is at aba form. It's elections that year 2024 and easy. You see, the reason is because of economic issues that Ghana is starting here. CD. Dr. Bawumia famous commentary. When the fundamentals are weak, the city will expose you. So it's fundamental started say bar from no, and I see the started say Emma Bawumia so his popularity rating started dropping. And more importantly, the popularity ratings of MPP as a government, as a party, and also started say ADP. Ya? Evidence of that same way I make any some analysis. 2020 election results no MPP for electoral commission results don't buy na. NDC or MPP must get 50% plus single one. We NDC ni we a calculation, a strategy, and yatem the die. Me who say party for ni bi, especially NDC for supporters ni bi. Ama amage say am dey be dinkophobia tem no ma edin, forget it. And we need elections though. And we need elections though. Ebi a we Gen Z generation oba ye nche. Well, we say from my mama but just Jumedi and all live on OK 101.7 FM your ship house or Abeka Junction and I was on live so your partner radio stations are running Migachu FM Fire Live or Ukraine to me and King's Jersey Radio or New Jersey or America Bruchimo High Live Radio or DC Baltimore Virginia Maryland DMV in Potemo and yes our live also on NASPA Radio Kuku Spence and any team to UK Adafupa Media so Fire Live or Paris and Belgium. My memo akwaba Joe any Maria Jekum Crowd or Modi Canada. Welcome. Obi say I wish say if you are supporting Allan because Ghanaians are tired of NDC and MPP. Me and then yamen ambe kasa baby because me akra me but I just want to say ansana prof any poboating any fighter kum si mo join say Allan officially declare say only MPP mobile. And we see earlier voice be a me boy. I predicted this. Wa won't hear me that. I feel na wa join ya ha jasu. Mensu ya from me vim lady afia pokia. Me producers edi bedi akudi opi. Any Mr. Kojo Hansen, any abo captain's band, any yeshia mono. We predicted this. Ahaya na mete and me beka say baby Allan edu na wa withdraw from MPP race no. Allan is only showing MPP for any, particularly Bawumia. Any President Kufuor say he has absolutely nothing to lose. That's why I said Allan needs to lose. Why? Allan is 68. Election way so when we near, which is very likely me balance him. But the Allan Allan target is not to win the election because he knows he cannot win 2024. Allan knows he cannot win 2024. But the entire Allan yes idea where you die bo. Allan person chre o man penny is excellency na Danko Kufuor. Any Bawumia in a squad no mudi omochi nya say without him and without people like him and without his supporters they cannot win. And I am very sure say Allan decision where I will take no. O man penny that is excellency President Kufuor, he's aware of this decision. And President Kufuor supports it. Say President Kufuor supported President Kufuor. Mayehu say won't support it because Obi him say Allan they were President Kufuor ba. Or I know what I say. There is no way Allan will take such a decision, President Kufuor ni more. In fact, Danomia na mbetna na me catch him say Bawumia ko Kumasi na akosi dai. Okoshia otumfo no. Na Bawumia tete no otumfo dem ba no nim a game a ekoso. Allan was already in Kumasi meeting in Pedifo Mameka. And I also said back to a seminar America say Allan die bo and Allan Papa nyahwe boni nyahwe asem Allan no party Allan koti no onya na nyi so oti party bia party ya wakoti movement one movement Allan nya na nyi so all Allan wants to do two things na me to Facebook no. Number one, or chere say Bawumia ni na na do mo agenda say breaking the 8 no mum breaking 8 bia that's all Allan wants to say. Or purchase MPP for nya dia mo breaking 8 bia ne a breaking the china. Die boy what tiesim. Na no na me ba ha na mbe ya analysis chira mo say MPP ni NDC. Last election from 2016 to 2020 election. If you put their election results together, NDC ni MPP ni nyina wa about 6 million from the last election. So we floating voters ni ade a free one. NDC nya plus 2.5% of the floating voters. MPP for nya minus 2.4% of floating voters. Oman to ama MPP between in 2016 and 2020. Oman to ama MPP. Those floating voters and shift come echo NDC. Allan is tapping into self floating voters no. Number 2, Allan is also trying to take away Ashanti region vote from MPP. Because Allan at some the age that said delegates na more Bawumia and another monko for which me could chia or musika. Shifting Ashanti region delegates. I'm mama baba to mamo against or no a primaries more general population. Yeah, munko chiesika say yeah. That's what Allan wants to say. Yeah, munko chiesika from general population. Say yeah now. So Allan, the most diabolic move Allan can ever make. Till last night, Allan redraw me mamu 2 options. Say Allan beti me ako join Mahama. No, ni Mahama ye 1 ticket. Nebi mo montiase. They were insulting me. They didn't understand. I said, "Mami kanya nuni." And me sanka said the other option is Allan beko independent. Na the abema ebe breaking the camel's back or crying to Canadian Japan. Becca say, "Oko join Allan." Enuni me aboba. Me can some way, I am a kind. Second, the Japan, ni Allan Koya 1, it will be deadly for MPP. Say Allan, any Mahama Koya say it will be deadly. Say, in Accra, Masuna, Allan, yes, or no, I'll resign, or no, also be inside the party and piss in. And to say, the Mrebi, Aka, you're right, yet, or vice president, you are Ghana, a friend of called Johnson Aka, Eko Nkensin Aka, Johnson, in Kensin Aka, the famous Eko in Kensin Aka. He was within NDC, no more Omaya Alliance, we are very progressive alliance. It was all part of Omoya foundation of NDC. He was within NDC, Rollins on that. He was within the government, but he was pissing in. Rollins a crime blow, but still the man was there pissing in. Allan can decide so ben what within MPP and still piss in. But when the YM favor crime or so, but you see, I'll come back to the negative side of what Allan has done. But this is the implication for MPP. They say, mu breaking the 8, you know, already, you know, MPP for you are operating with a deficit of minus 2.4%. Move vote lose between 2016 and 2020. Vote MPP vote so say minus 2.4%. So I vote to NDC for plus 0.1%. It NDC gaining 2.5% of total votes between 2016 and 2020. It Allan Beshem. Not just a 6 million votes no kwa na dunya ya. Or the winning 2020 no kwa Allan person or GB. And if Allan is able to make say kase, what the infant say Allan kuta Ashanti region, Central region kakra. Everyone says I vote ni nya about 1 million na. Now Allan to me the kakra be count no nya be 2-3 million kra. Was shifting election into second round. This 2024 election is likely to go into a second round. But on back by West. This election MPP for baby me post it to Facebook. I'm so on from Allan Nkosiaga. Yeah, prof equabro for yata be catch now. Se many and woman or 72 and 70 na Victor Usu no many ade. And almost splitting can be hon and Obeka and another offer. Echo the same thing. And I'm Lima winning and 2 there. We all be now in politics at 100 no when I say Allan move when you're here, baby. Already more MPP. A lot of your supporters don't want to vote that. More demonstration here 3 days. Boy, here. Of course, if you ask me a demonstration where Sharon Kosiaga because Nana do not kasa otia konyaso na kasa himself or a parachiki of demonstrations. In fact, 1995 na Nanado a demonstration. No, it was about VAT ni ampase your party anyway. They just postponed the passing of the VAT. Rollins the crown otia konyaso VAT no Sunday by MHI pepepe. So Ghana demonstrations and Sharon effective sir. Let my vote count. You are mukoye bunko for my boy be cranny boy no kwa we be seen. About to that sign. You the same issues now. Omu complain unim. Demonstrations din na babe avenue for people to market themselves politically. Gabi call let my vote count ye bo na Gabi enjoy. Japan deal by when the contract ya na wom the law firm na handle. And then abemu na Gabi they taking decisions. Why ne be make one ebenya minister ni na Gabi. Bona ya bon will let my vote count. No. I also West will go by election ya kobo Sam George NDC ban Sam George will secure no. Sa bona ya bo Sam George na kaso the minister dada. NDC ban net Sam George don ko pacha minister no obedi usupo obedi. Sa bono eno no. Enti demonstrations when dem pa munye no 1 million days. Nkosiaga politicians na do a chief demonstrator. Was sissy na so was sissy they don't care about you. And your demonstration. In fact,
demonstration boys metiana po boate be ka kire say fix the country by busa ne so ye bo ade nti ne so ye bo a eja ya we demonstration we wan ko bi no boys ne koji sika even demonstration we busa say ensuo any ice water dokono any drinks na amono me free politicians they paid yeah fix the country omo say a group ni mu cha me asa busa say den oketechi ne katisma to man join demonstration masa group ni mu ache Ghana demonstration obi fra so kodi echi ampato make sure say nipa na ye genuine omu nyina omu price ewi enche fix the country for no national security for group back mo omu kotua omu another group so political party back for omu de ka any efia odo ne nkofo no omu ya nkola nketekete omu so omu nim game nim ti omu ne yi omu suri ya na omu maka ensuo nim na omu ye demonstrate she wonim Ghana na kwa say ayi enu abema bama wo NDC ba power say avoma wo deputy minister attorney general wa hwa obenya o ka say demonstration oye no kwa mobi nada wo Ghana say ne ne wo de a na me manyini me nim dia kostu wa de ne ya na ma read crowd that say Allan dey ahaya na me kire mo say Allan be ko independent na oda hwe na Allan da hwe e daibo he Allan nim say on wini onim say on wini because Ghana elections now I cost at least from here history from 1992 Ghana elections in omo to NDC omo to MPP afa ni ye hwe say ebenya obi obetime fully surprise enti say Peter Obi dey bia omo to NDC omo to MPP enti Allan nka say nim say ade we nya ne target pa ne say obe wini o de na na ho ye ni nti de Bawumia ne nkofo ni ye ni ti no man ne say papa nya hwe abone nya hwe ade no mbagu no because one can people from one back on opposition kwanso dada fans na omo jini nyina omo nim say omo nam opposition kwanso nti Allan ni pure matico amwa opposition intem there ain't no breaking the eight anywhere and no breaking the eight anywhere omo ka so omo nim mu go breaking 1-8 afa na omo say ya na mba be dai bobi omba me ma obi ehun say Bawumia no nka de na na do ya na ho how are you going to do that? And who the hell is going to believe you? Say Bawumia nka na do ho. They are even Canada Japan Allan cry they are struggling. They are struggling to convince people so among come. And I predicted this at the 2019. Me can okay FM. And people supporters be do matem sa me say NDC agree the kind o you candidate that if problems were in NDC more it's likely possess problems so you will not see because party be our opposition the problem and your problem e ho kra o you mani because omo nyina agenda ne so omo pe power and na president Kufuor kan no say e better say obi be security man or party or power than say obi chairman or party or opposition mu iti party ni opposition or problem NDC what say see omo factions more than 5 for NDC but nobody is talking about it. Nobody is even interested in it. Nobody is interested in NDC problems. But more people for because we are bloody interested in what you're doing. And then you na mo want to there. One was some Allan can say ne fancy for nyina the supporters. There was a blatant agenda to stifle them. I want to blame Allan. I said, Massa, from 2007 2008 took us a uni idea way I'm a way out. Allan, the award rate. Our politics from before 92. Who names say whatever happens? Say you know. You should have anticipated it. Oh, Godfather, any President Kufuor. Ain't no way you will tell me, say, you don't know this. Who him saying? I want to be Allan who you say, even before Kromoko Prime is super delegate, not also. Same way Allan Ekenya for me, afterthought. Who him Sanyama way now, but you never resigned. Before Krakow 2020 elections, so I move through or by, you know. You never resigned. You know all these things. Why the hell didn't you resign? What's now who sa men no more bugawie? I been a ubesu. I want you mean support Allan. I want you mean nya dwene kra. Sometimes no mo bugan. That is when you should have spoken. That's the time and confess Allan. Why you one time we resign and go your campaign went ye. You are enjoying the government. Na abeka say obi aye obuga. Buga you should have known to obi be obuga. Me kra me yakola me ti akra minim so obi nyame obe mbuga. It is a me na me ko contest a unim say oh, now we are President Kufuor favorite. It is the Amudia Nanado 2007 2008. No, Nanado and now the Bibe okay. Wouldn't him say Nanado or the Bibe Yaw? And Amode Bawumia use against you know it. entu nkonkopem ansa no aba be kasa enemi we de na omaye me daibo my odaibo na wa hu so my odaibo wa hu so my odaibo Allan wa hu so my odaibo na we hu so my odaibo enti Allan mom de I feel sorry for him, but I'm saying say you should have known say we beba na go so hu say we beba say Allan ade obetimi aye, and which is ade a man pa. What I'm seeing is Canada Japan daibo na mo de aye Allan no one time I started to be here, Canada, Japan, no they were dada. But more. Ain't I bet Canada, Japan more. Canada, Japan, we full more in the coming days. Before November, no. I bet Canada, Japan more. I only be back on Canada, Japan side. Now, Canada, Japan side, the way that or John a primary no. Now, the one any now I nya primary no. I want only Allan Beba status on Allan Casano. Canada Japan because Allan. I am until let's start talking. Let's start talking. And that is what they are going to do. Now, what that will happen? No, and he say, "Moye we nyina moye daiboni at the NDC. Omuko President Mahama or any campaign registration. You cost ni adia na mo announce say, and an independent party me wa registration cost. NDC is registering all their people. Boys now what police stations ne. Constituencies, no many idea mu areas ni nyina no omo ye NDC atsena sia ye calculation areas now vote margin, especially for the parliamentary seat. Vote margin ne ye kitwe bi 2 3 ebi 100 ebi 500 ebi 300 NDC ye permutation and the control free adjoining constituencies abegum am mu nyina tro mu din it elections so more MPP for class even some miracle bisi now to me breaking 8 no cry and parliament ma so ye be hye ko parliament mo be connect this for seat ni nyina mo be connect this age seat ni. That is the kind of homework NDC for go fie no mo ye mo so mo kontokwa NDC for ho NDC for ho and they are doing the homework mo kontokwa yi enti media same way me say I predicted is Allan obeko no ne either I predicted two things, so either say obeko no ne Mahama ye baako because he comes from Central region and Ashanti region. These are the two major king making regions. Okono ne Mahama koye one e daibo against MPP. And as they see here also oko independent, I'm say Allan nakase nim say won wini o tom, but e daibo bro Bawumia no mo pese Bawumia benya. Omo pese Bawumia benya. Enti Bawumia bakopa ma we breaki 8 there. And the MPP for nyina be befie abedidi. On be digo beni bi ofie. Yes. On nyina be digo beni bi ofie opposition no. Because party be any one man. Oh, going to election now a deficit of 2.4%. We hear your name say. And the problem be ya the Allan yes I withdraw no. Openi be and to me and friend no. Nana do to me and friend Allan no Allan then a course. And these are some of the things a be chasing another forever and ever. These are some of the things a bit chasing another forever and ever. Because President Kufuor, fine. President Kufuor back 2007, 2008. No. It is true, say President Kufuor no Allan here na kola. Now supporting Allan here. But President Kufuor shut down yes serious daibo. Say one another omo ya de miawe to the extent say you are even suffocating. But when the ultimate say another when mia na to the wall. And you see Nanado Nankasa legacy Jawa MPP mono is not a good one. It's not a good one. Because even on Wakasa in terms of say MPP mo second term in Padiem Pa na wait me akase mo shedaye. Diem Pa. That is one thing. Number two, as a political party no Nanado Ankasa beye president, how has he strengthened MPP politically? As a political party obeto MPP party Nankasa so. Diem Pa na waye e dia boa MPP as a party, Busano. You are leaving power, but you are leaving your own party divided. Why? Why are you leaving MPP divided? So over two MPP na say that here. Why say that? Then I make sure say breaking the 8 in the atosium, Sikanashi. Breaking the 8 no atosium, unless some miracle happens. Because a conformable argument or making say Allan need even 1% of the vote. So that's now can the open. Now Allan need only 1% of the vote to cry. But already the way know he is even creating a perception. Even so, on the fact that he is even creating a perception in the minds of voters. voters said there's fire in MPP, no, and no cry a problem. And I make us a million 70s, na me there be having any woman. But Prof can't send me say, you say ya no me ya na man. Parties me who are the favorite. One thing force be share mu na ma mu fa mu na mu enyaye. And the Allan is pushing this election very likely say 2024 election no, with the Allan already elections like I said likely say be second round dada. Already even before Allan Bebano, it's likely that 2024 elections, they back second round. Allan Abemuno is just pushing it closer to second round. It's just pushing it closer. When you say I'm just saying it as it is. I say me that way. Ain't in another you'll be and Allan yes, so I withdraw now. Pick a phone and call him. Allan Yesia. If you indeed Nanadu you'll be away a serious pass up a building. MPP no na wunim se wunuane Allan woni na ginada enti obia betimi afre Allan na eye wona na do wona betimi afre no fra Allan me enhia oh Allan na den na course wo se Bawumia establishment candidate oh we I can assure you something ka ho oh there any problem no ABCD okay we will resolve it. That is what you are talking now. The party executives now but Allan sir, because these are his concerns. Can we deal with the Allan here press conference? He raised the issue. Said 2008, the same concerns he raised it to be a fienu. In fact, I've just received the letter. Say JB Darocha, MPP, Omo Aparachik is I think former general secretary or so. Oh yeah, statement be time Allan yes, so I resign. I'm gonna catch MPP for say. Allan, I was so I resign. Allan, I don't know. I'm not sure where I was at the time. JB Darocha but let me show you the letter that apparently JB Darocha wrote about Allan. He wrote this letter about Allan. Or say JB Darocha after the resignation of Allan Kyerematen from the MPP 2008. Or say in the light of this later statement, it is my considered view that it will not be in the best interest of MPP to receive Mr. Allan Kyerematen back into the fold, into the MPP fold. He will become a disruptive factor. This is JB Darocha here. Or say Allan Kyerematen will become a disruptive factor in the party, a stumbling block, a loose cannon. The party has an election to win. We should concentrate on efforts on the task ahead and let him go his ways in peace. JB Darocha in 2008. This is JB Darocha in 2008. It is another question for Allan to answer. And say, JB Darocha has he improved, right? Or some Allan so and there are things that we want. Number one, President Kufuor is excellency. President Kufuor is Allan Adia way himself won't support him. One supporting him yehu. Two, your friend saying is this something that you are ready to do? Party because I doubt power. Oh, that person, Kofi Kranten idea cry struggling. It's your doubt where Allan over and now Kofi Kranten in the back of the youth because you see, I think Allan is also struggling with some delusion. Allan is also living in a bubble. He has this delusion, say the Allan of 2007, 2008, and on Master. Allan, you are 68 today. Maybe my team wants to say, Vim lady of Adomia, Vim lady of a net. Me, I'm a demo, me, I mean him. Odipabia, you must be self-aware. First, to me, I could come 5 hours and then me to me, yes, I mean, this one day, no. I don't have that energy. I don't. It's the Allan of 2007, 2008, and you're on Allan and what is 68? Why you need? You got to do cry out, yeah. You are not. See, Allan has this delusion. Allan force a fan base now 2008 or Bayana no Kutano. He should by force have the same kind of fan base. No, it doesn't work like that. It can't be the same. Especially one Wagata Allan also so one man say mafia where your mafia we slow down one till now. Generation of my banana last me year calculation 9.4 million. Already between 18 and 34, no. 9.4 million. Half of them don't know you, Allan. Half of them don't know. They know Canada, Japan. They don't know you. They know Canada, Japan. They don't know you. And it's Allan nobody making major inroads. You need Canada, Japan by your size. You need Kennedy Japan. That is why you can really hurt Bawumia. And yes, sir. You see, but you see, Ghana for Nankasa voters, no. And it's all more demonstration. Who can Ghana for voters at some tutu? Because the same way Ghana for me, how many and 3 and 2, a do election because 50 Ghana cities. Aji t-shirt, aji edianedi. Because if you look, what else? The same youth to know Muko Jina 3 days. Or more demonstration. Even musicians no mobile. Half of those musicians were on NDC MPP campaign platform. Man who shatter what NDC campaign platforms are not on. One who know what MPP for campaign platform so. Man who is somewhere no me idea now. What are you people talking about? Party for na mujina suomuno. The same Ghana for voters besu, but the same youth here who more demonstration. Or more COVID by a chairman at the party for no man could skadi. Who di Ghana for voters a chia? Who are doing whom you know? Ghanaian voters said, I said, don't kind, they can trick you. I say no, on M2 Oman Kojiska. MPC Cheska, MPP Cheska, they make it look like MPP Ponkwane Cheska. MPC for Cheska, MPP for Cheska. People who collect money and then no man vegina camera, no maka. Oh, hey, yeah, it's kind of more chai, I bet Jedi, because you are not arena. So nothing is going to change. Politicians that reading voters, some of what say. Oman will say at the end of the day, we are worth 50 Ghana cedis, some t-shirts, some coins, and we are good to go. They know us. Politicians didn't need me. Pass. At the end of the day, we are worth some 50 Ghana cedis, some coins. We are good to go. And they will give it to us. Politician be a better so we are crazy because I told you and you know just can be a good. Me say nay. Ah, we complaining about MPP. Mo just can gum na me. Sika mo printing no. Mo printing sika kakra mo jengum system nim. Over here. The same musicians ni ade omo ye they will come and endorse candidates. Me say master dey we've been around for a while. 2008 kwabra mu they were on campaign platform. Mo ka say na free. Okotonum yetua oka na watonum oje kakra hye ho cause ade mu obi aye oso omo wi adada nti ni chale obi anje ne share. This is Ghana elections. Until say any voters somebody me any ada ho say this time round yenju obi esika we are voting on a contract say masa oba obey your money ye yempe oka pray yempe onsempoa just fix the country but we fix the country we are na afrem on national security. Yes, oh, Moody, I'm 1 million. I'm a for what I can't say we were long before Oliver Bama or Becania Canada, Muntie, baby, why I can't more upon Mutie beef. But what I can't said there are 3 groups, national security sort your million out, and all people know me as fix the country who are more demonstration. Jama, the only person I can vouch for, next year, a economics fighters unit, Oma Makana Kojiska. They were in Oliver Bama or Becca. Long before Oliver Becca, near who dada. Missy Ghana, I could be precum. I would the only mobia, Kobusa, how do so? How do so? I know a minority leader. In 1995, in 1995, how do so led NUCS, National Union of Ghana Students, only a demonstration against Rollins. Rollins won't train a Mobicra, University of Ghana. There was girl be a friend of Abana boy. She died. Tear gas at the any police for rubber bullet born again. The whole 1995 university calendar was shifted. School for were home 1 full year. Ghana, this is the blueprint, the masterwork of Haruna Idrisu, one of the most brilliant guys in NDC. That's why I'm always for Haruna Idrisu any day. Allah, because I know the guy. I know what he can do. I know what is in Haruna Idrisu's brain. What being rough. 1995, how Drusu with nukes. I want to miss Frizy a whole year Bianco school. But your Google says, yeah, I'll data for Google. That's some of the things that you need to know. And this is one how to use Haruna Idrisu well in here. Or shift a whole calendar, academic calendar 1 year. University Bianco school 1 whole year. Haruna Idrisu no. Ghana says Santimo per demonstration. Mukobusa the master demonstrator. Haruna Idrisu. And a year first say. Kwesi Pratne a year first a nanado on my ye be a jai and Kosiaga because Obia benya opportunity now no Obia Jaka credit. Obia yet ye tumu for muntie. You muntie. Omo mukojina honi in a fro Obia. Now we say, fix the country first one they buy. And this boy to be shared that letter. And come Mahama. Say omo join demonstration bi. Aduane busa na ya kete. Ade we me koka o aircraft ma. I brought a cry friend say, oh, when this organize a cry friend and cry, oh, 10 gram we cry, for what I'm saying, I won't come back. Document for almost 4.1. Document quasi come got your mama 4.1 billion. 420 Ghana cedis, 4.1, 4.2 billion. Document quasi come got your demonstration. And why? You're saying, for what was your friend say?
Akamba.
Akamba. 4.1. Document quasi ka. Omo kwaji 4.1 was a 4.2. Ye nya listen near the ba okay FM ni YouTube Peace FM ni news near friend no. Omo kwaji Mahama sika ekodi. Dokono kwa omo to dia demonstration. Jama onim. Jama onim. Enti FPP for their good luck on breaking the 8 because now your job just got worse. Your job just got tougher. Breaking the 8 in this one. Already this week ya Bawumia video nam enchaya ekwan ne ka akra kotim. Breaking the 8 ya uka akotim. But you see, I know the unconformed agenda against Bawumia. I know more mystery because see, Bawumia bebana sa kwani nya dada. Mama bebana sa kwani nya dada. Atama siti ase na kwani nya dada. Mamu fan kosia Bawumia so. Except that who na wa banti onti. At the end of the year, they fire out Bawumia. Who breaking the 8 in Ponye. So what you say? But I know there. Ghana coin in this generation we mu. Aben bien one mo beti me abeta Ghana coin you know be Bawumia no free. Just that Bawumia now, so he must get a proper campaign message. He must get a proper campaign message. But I'm saying that Allan move here we take you know. Allan on cast up so we need to diabo. FPP for breaking the 8 no pity in. To break it. Now when breaking na co-opposition now for no aba. So Allan to me then he will bring his candidate. Send me a candidate Japan and then they will all go and support because I same for any Allan omo yabako. Because don't forget Allan or your central Ashanti region. And I same for no so omo central region omo ya Asante Fante. Omo ya Asante Fante. That's why it's just a year present. Pra pe and a check a honeymoon. A pra pe. In fact, to do asia. Most of the people in Asen omo kachi. It is easy for Allan to form alliance with Canada Japan. Get Canada Japan California on his side. Just get Canada Japan California on his side. For 2028, that time, no Mahama so about 4 years, nobody. Just a Mahama, the new younger candidate, which I think will be Harun Edrisu. But Mahama supporting Harun Edrisu at NDC after Mahama no ebeton so Mombeko position. Then that is why Canada Japan. Any Allan squad, no, anybody they would have groomed by that time, not for the neighbor. The agenda is Bawumia the Unya. Almost say Bawumia agenda, that's all. They are just spoiling Bawumia's agenda. But I'm a prof or a quadro for your tamra. Or no, they are no or hoarding Otiase. Any are the any way those 70s near the proper good evening near Kwaba. When I bet the history is repeating. Allan, you repeating history. What's it the Allan? Yeah. Bema NDC for to me a winnie because 77 and 71.
Dear, how will the channel 78 and 79.
78, good.
Yes.
The same thing, but sense the Allan.
Yo, many about what fast me baby. And Doctor, we didn't matter how.
Are you poor or your security experts?
Okay, good. Now, maybe there be a bar. I see me too, Mira, no my chairs here. Yan say, President Nkrumah was a great leader. Now, UGCC, no a secretary. And actually, I'm the member a treasurer. The buffy, and no free party. Now, no cry one independent you, what in a party. And now, when you nipa bebre woman, and what is CPP. A bra power entertain who free, Buzi and party. One is one independent or form UNC.
Okay.
You appear and to tin who free Buzi and party. A form a baba say, one is one independent or John Yobi. But near Anna here, the Senate Wakano, Diabo, just say, MPP Bako dear, but yes, Bako go the Yanko corner. Now, Sabi, only party amounty and there will be any war. So was arguing, so was her party no chances are. Not just our crown won't take your membership in the political party. Obi Bremen message said 2008 or so, BJ Darochaka said, papa twe no ho no nsa se agye no kom but NDC for the one fee say obia no agye no ye because power election no ko one day wa mabio edubu ahim by presidential candidate and another call to be near presidential and no president intermediate sene waka no Allan Nigerian says MPP beko power dear na nyi wono na president de ne party no entonsium but so odwene sanso so a na chese okra no agro no a ana one party no ye no animonyam party na hye wono wan na yase no so
animonyam ben enya no man ni buga budai boy
animonyam ben na trade yanya ti here wan betima nya position of a minister won't sabe unche obia o but with contribution to that may your trade and industries minister for how many years na ayi ba ko make am na chia sense wo kwa enya partner no dey ko bako janipa ho Paul ko ye ojanipa ho na na do ko ye ojanipa ho ama osa ba mo so no mu jo apia do ko ye wa mabio okote ni party ena chire champion ye no roving ambassador Paul didn't ko bo PNDC for wo mo ye no chairman of the country of state chairman na na do the of the man no but the point I'm trying to make is say Kwame Nkrumah kura no say the niati and on imports here ye no oten ho free UGC simono wan koso ya independent sabre kra no popular enti se Allan to waten ho ko independent ohun se biska no wa o sen keke o sen sika na enani biaba MPP fo ni nachi Ashanti region they are not prepared to go to opposition. They want to win power. No anymore unstudied the history of policies in Ashanti. Enipa ye wu ye die moja akwaje omanese ho no. Omaji anko opposition. Omaji Asantema anko opposition. No die kwa enima be ha ono because one hwe ye no obi ba wo so otwe amanfo aso a won se batwa aso bi.
But me pese po boatin be wo se Ashanti region for mu ni nachi but Ashanti region for ezu no mo support Allan se ampa achimfo ya ne Diabolic o ma anya ne Diabolic no ma gi executives nyina tu no mo tuti a mo no sika o mo twa ya se ye tunti Allan particularly matese o mo de o focus Ashanti region say Allan na lose baby akwa Ashanti region do pese Allan ni lose na ne kra ni sunsum ba fom onyi ni say Allan was reason anti Ashanti for no support Allan to go. Okay, Allan be take it a decision where President Kufuor enum ne Asante for ne ade nyom support this decision here.
Yo, say ya ohwa no ba ohwa ene ya sanate but say no Bawumia say o Asante hine ba nso de acha so Asantini ankasa enti ohwa delegates conference no Allan lusu Ashanti to Bawumia me bo ana
Yes.
and say no party in Ashanti no wo mo hu the focus of the party obi antwa ni hunachi bio it is Allan so wo kwa onka nche nso ono kwa na ekọ yeman bye na okaye asene oka se 2008 BJ Daruchaka se yanyini mamu bio mu no na duru ho no so it is so be kwa ekwan da form na se meme wo anu wo MPP mu a anka this is the time a me say mumien kamom tell you oka se NDC for your campaign mumien kamom na yenso so start enyako nyanya campaign no because so opposition you lose everything. Who opposition you lose everything. Now so if your party is in power, na so your minister kra no a sabi kakra be die ana nyobetumi asakwa constituency no amo Rollins time na me constituency ya nya hwe for all those 20 years bibia ama bakufo no ba ya ye nipa no owo mo no etimi nya be kakra enti Allan the message ni say omo modern so best study the political history of Ghana kakra and sign our ban in next speech because one way you offend many people and then me Allan Ken oh cancer amount for tata no dear onyamre tisane Allan ajemono on the omono ne ko hen on mobako
okay nti prof ni home me pese ya hwe Ken dynamics so after they say is it likely say Ken beko coordinate you say prediction me here no say prime minister omukwe the same buga omudi Allan no omudi be ye Ken no omudi here after November now it's likely say Ken beko ko join Allan and I say Ken beko on his own because they say Ken kuta youth no pa
yes
we look at that prof home maunia what do you think Allan movie
If we are Mamenchia ọmọ mo hwe ni yetiefo na me fa nchia nso emu odin ma oba panyin Mrs. Boateng
Yes,
na me
yes,
wish
yes.
him speedy
Oh,
recovery
yes,
so
speedy recovery. Nyakopon man ahode na no honto no. Yeah.
na ohwe Allan move na em say we show ya so makasa Allan woko 100,000 be lose Bawumia omo prepare we show ya so
No home.
be catch o say I think that time no kra Solomon guide
Yeah,
na me
Solomon
catch
Kasa NDC, yeah.
me catch ni say dan ya Allan be lose na ya nhwehwe mu a ya ye nyina nso kire say Dr. Bawumia na eba in fact afiwe 2024 no for Northerners and ebe presidential candidate e wo Ghana na Allan sena me nya akwanya hia na kamitu no fo ne oye no ebe ma walusu ye fe ne credibility
Mo.
as you say why ni edi kan anu abeye ne tosu nyo ne chesa wo di anya wo di a otwen produkurum sa na kanfo kan na eba ne sa emwa no kwal ne se senko wan contest anu ofure MPP anu okofa se o tini party ana wo so bi afua pokuya ansa na wabe o support afua pokuya ka beye ebenya impact asen ye oye we on betu ni din so wasin otua just we betray Asante-four party
Okay.
no kwal so ne se wo hwe history na eye Asante-four ene Bawumia tribe no won kuta hodie so nko
Yeah.
Wamu bu wamu so ye nipa baako enti obi oye dagomba na mampusifo no obuni Asante-four no difference ni
Basa Bawumia so nya dago mani o dago mafo no
no
Asante-four
mami nchrechu nanumba na mampusi dagomba ye nipa baako Asante-four no bu on se omu ni omu eye nia oti ya
omu se otumfo se ne ma omu ye ne ma
chese omu ye niafo akanfo ye nia me sami Asante ni papa no odi akonya wo Asante wo yoko okonti hine ye frena na Boateng da kwa the first na minsumi obi a me pe history pa eminti Bawumia sa wo hwe Bawumia ade Asante-four ni akanfo pe no obi a obre no ho ase na Bawumia so bre no ho ase wo hye de sua Asante kasa no hwe ebra omo hyase aye campaign no mo anhwe niyema bi Bawumia bre no ho ase ko otumfo ho sa bre na Allan no we sa bre kwa me kwa nka
se po Boateng se ne otumfo ne nana po ene Allan Kyerematen
oh me kasaba efua
breathing ahombrasini
efua mami lande
okay
Asante memu yo de hye na omu ade ko etimi twa wasuo am ye kofa kwa ba ya ebedi akonya e wa Asante memu enu nti na wombu gbese se wantie ukrom hina ben na something like that wutimi jira wo bogya ase enti Asante-four no Asante man omumfa ode hye nkyerese tinkyina me ode hye nti o Asante man ye manfrafo na o ma kekere ma o man na ba ya ni gina no
okay
enti wo ye sabi wodon kokora na wo ba na wo ye onyema yi a ye bo akonya enu nti Asante man mu nko ani ba bia bekwa obenya dagomba hene hwa hene enkran hene egbe hene Asante man mu nko ewunya bi wo ba bia o Ghana
Captain Smart so fi Central Region Captain fi Makesim ba Captain wa akonya wa Asante nti e ho de wo kan ye
Mo.
yeah Captain Smart
na me kire wo no
wa akonya wo ya ne chiame wa Asante man mu
enu nti no before say ebeto abudem wo kra de na yedi nkomo it mka tell say even in Ashanti region Allan Cash belusu o beto ama Bawumia eti say ya hwehwemu ani aye nyina no kire pefe say Allan Cash onu ankasa ne nkofo kra na no omo support no edu be bom ko no office otumi mo panyi ba ko bi o mo panyi ba ko mo di tran office 2 good hours into opanyi ni bufu ye okọ no se kwadwo mabetran ha wa ahumi ameko minsu ha bio ye mpese ye be cancel research eniema ye hu ye Enti Allan Cash no lose sa seat no any that you know enye no.
Eti mo that so obe lose primaries no.
Oh na so maka kire ma kind of platform we so.
Yeah.
Ama yen so ya kan ye say eye Bawumia ne Mahama ne beko. Kennedy Japan obe lose. Enya dia Kennedy Japan obe lose. Take it from me. Na say ya yen hwehwemu bi afa NDC for ho. What woman sa summary no mahu ana me obi a monitor ye fiti emra ye share ye niam ase. I'm the only person 2016 we can't NDC for being 44.4. It happened. Opa Fred Yura Alfred Mahama ni obeka kire.
Election 2024 yi o patches about Bawumia be win primary so win a obetimi e break 8 no.
It depend.
Okay.
NDC for candidate running mate efiri asante memo a Bawumia ho be papa. Nemom take it from me NDC am for candidate and free asante memo no redo votes no. No feel the economy na say into omo win a and ye be yom sesene. Because me ma Canada anye de fe na me beka. Ye niema ye nyina chirepefe Ghana nkasa economy nsheda nto aba. Ghana economy nsheda nto aba. Ghana de eto aba eye tribe any religion awum any party economy no wo mu nyina fin say ye nhwehwemu aye nyina chirepefe say economy obi afin say obi aba the same thing. Enti no economy pa nsheda nto aba. Enti ebere du sika nso besu sane na wo kan na obi ma obi 5 cedis profit after me time when me nkwaje na mtoma na ni oba mbe na oba yaman ye nhwehwemu a ye nyina akire pefe se economy nsheda nto aba ade eto aba Ghana ye tribe ana medical nso aka se medical aka se 4 northern people from northern region ebe contest as the presidential Bawumia Mahama Hassan Yarga ni PNC candidate o nyina be free north. And not near Betty. Siaga say Allan bet me making impact. But no, their main country, and this is back consultation. Obet me making impact. No bet me a no. Main Kawaha, because I know if you are Mesuma machine to a pedio be chia and make me.
For what I can say, Allan bet me push elections way into second round. Or to me, the second round that he becomes a kingmaker. Because on count one MPP vote to me winning 50+1%. Do you think MPP for Betimenya without Allan?
They can do it without Allan, even more. Allan call for be brave, Panachi, TNA. Allan call for be brave, everything that he said, oh, power on for MPP in free. They know these two political parties who free mark for two whom as an independent and our party are doing whom you know. So, but there's someone Francis CM and Siaga. NDC. Two institutions are all my gene in Ghana. One my shed that fat tribe will be MPP is for Santis, NDC is for West. And the dynamics, you know, once the year now things over to making impact over catching. Hey, Allan making impact there. You bet me a year bebuano so menka.
Say, what if Allan Nankasa, I'm sure so knowing him say, I'm going to 2024. The only tell person win you on him. Say winning the own to me winning, but Diabolic say, oh, my Bawumia soon winning. How about and also?
And no crown ever man who I him more. And no never man whom I him more. Che adia asante for MP, a can form pet, Miss Adian. And no. Ebe mala nkura ho aye na ni nyina so be depend wo
President Kufuor support Allan say on say me intro me ka say President Kufuor me hu so support because me dey support
Efua wini ma sembi
how to support Allan or supporting because I used to say Allan move here MPP for hey
Efua me taka sembi say authority has no respect for a dying king onche da me must repeat. President Kufuor time with him. I'm telling you, a new voice to the President Rollins a call rule 19 years. A group at the end this for you meeting money. In politics, it's about interest. Any to go for blame America for I am politics is all about interest. President Kufuor interest in saying Ekufuado I'm making sure say and I will make sure say that tag say MPP account for one party this time will become your research I in Nasa and and to quite be as of them about Bawumia. Now I raise this tag, you know. Now my MPP are formidable, are attractive to all tribes. And you can form President Kufuor, and you be a Buno, Mimi Buno, Mimi the Pagana Prime Quachiano. But say, only say, a meeting and be careful, bachelor or no. Say authority be no respected dying kino. Otabo Kem, as anti 4 crowns who baby say, near ni jasso, any idea yet, you bank any yet, they go to. And you jasso. And until all your politics are, Fanny man never saw calculated. And a better thing, so say, Asante Fono do na be dia Lancashire. Near my catcher because me yesi. And pennyphobia or call honor one. Sabe, Allan, near me be amen pesemeka. And you know, Nitia watching hono. Emwa, some one call support to a binance or minister, or with the minister so many years. I think now the catchers are banning ye. Now, who deny ye 3 hour cano there? Now, we news are banning it, and I said, oh, Joe, Baba. Now, bedada. And I will yafa Fabi is the Muni so be diaconiano sono, and then I yana. Account for Santa Franca sounds woman discriminating any amount for whom woman.
Okay.
And your Santa Four will vote for Bawumia. You take it from me.
Okay.
Send a medical canal 4 candidates for Northern Ghana and they ever competing.
Okay.
And into Allan Cash, you know, a bet to me, or says or call entity video or Monjano. No, couldn't you Monjano? Now, the political career, so I ended was saying, this is why 1, 2, 3 B. A bit me a man impact. Yes, the political career saying one. Now, me the car can say, no, you know, best send political career. And since then, advisors and someone. I don't know, I could win your deal.
Okay. Prof, but Mr. Amra, hope you Ken could join it. Do you see Ken joining Allan anytime? Because they all kind of say, Ken cross at your hint to say, Diabolic be, you know. Say, Omudi ye cannot, for what in the say, Ken on winning primaries, no. So when we didn't Ken, ya, Juni be say, Diabolic tina when we near. Do you foresee so Baka joining Allan?
Well, Sanya, Dr. Poboatin Kayana, maybe, Sir Ken, let me a consult to me. Because say he's a young man on the party. No, now, woman who was just watching who are free, MPP. MPP, now man, I send you a tin name. What tin who are, or don't want a beco, or bow behind you know. And to me, dear, say, one winner, he should throw his weight behind whoever wins.
Okay.
Now, until I'm trying, say, a man for a draw so. Say na can. Say Sanya Ken as your program for a coma ye tilmo and ne tabia brabomono. It will be very hard for him to go back. So why not have you crown 2028 or so no Obenya. Never Nanado and San Obenya come your study 3 times, 3 times. No when a second one a Kajuan call name. And a man for Chinchim in Sasa and no Lucy. One court last time and then a month was okay at it. Into a baby 3rd time and a month for whom so mobile. Tapa pay wa bread. Niana Dr. Poboatin can say, Nana do I dear my partner, Yanni said, what thrown you weight behind Dr. Bawumia to remove that big tagger NDC4, the SCC, MPP4, since the formation of CPP. Share, who shall come and come at TCPP no? Then you pay dinner chino. Woman no swing chance and before. But what me will remove the Jennifer commercial bontenkrano when you strong people ho kumawu nedinachi besians nedinachi bechem nedinachi asante kronka sanka bebrenom dinachi wo rawram enti Ghana de travel ba ko crane ho a obetimi awene power and it's a mistake no and Allan nim enti was so study the political history of Ghana ya poasam said Kwame Nkrumah kura wu banda no be Gina independent ya wonya kwan because NDC for MPP for Omoni Abre. Shane Rollins a CPP party. Ama na CPP wa hen. Watena so Kwame Nkrumah party when ye nyina se bɔ Kwame Nkrumah din.
They are rolling the good CPP.
So ono begu no. On watena wo mo so. Won ye den ya nya yie. Wo mu gusu nsuo se de ntimi mfifi.
Okay, nti prof, mami tie ade a wo kan eye. O say Allan, Asante region for Nkranpon Tomba Allan. Enne kra no, omo ntoma no.
No, yes, Asante Ford wo mu chiri nkuguo. To what
Okay.
da? Asante Ford chiri nkuguo. Etina biribi atete wo no, to mo kokko atimi kosrem ko fa nipa. Ne de mo kwa. We Asante nu Asante wo ba ko ama yenko ade bra. Bo ya bibia ama Asante ma ne de bra. Ne sa ka obi say ne opa de akokotoko no, yenye na bro. Uko kuma se ahwe Abe Park papa Abe no yenkrani ho no mo say no yenta minim se the friend sanitary inspector admo ye no kuma se abonte no na so ani na sit ne nemu Abe Park man no uko sports stadium baba yara sabi omfra santio but ade o ye ma Asante man through soccer no ene Kwade sports stadium
Nti wo pa chesa Asante region voters omo sheda nya attached to say we are Asante nti chenchen e beto ama.
No way.
They would rather choose Bawumia over Allan.
Yes, what would the idea back Kotoko Kotoko no. Yen new matter.
Okay.
Now it's a history. Send you Dr. Paul Boateng Asante man the hon. Ushimoa. And nipa free. And you will be all crying over son or so. Media ya woman ha. Oh, Asante mano and yen nipa back on.
Okay.
Now say
Okay,
what they say.
Okay, Prof, you come back to Allan issue. No, do you think say Allan can say worry draw no? Nanka na do beti me bibia mo they are stopping this movie. Ana baby a draw no say na make say possible say President Kufuor supporting no. Ti na me throw we to President Kufuor some supporting o me ehu because they him say the ban wa fast no. Into move bi obey bia he has his blessing. Ana Paul Boateng crack kan sisu so o ka ho pa. Move with there. He has President Kufuor all over it. Do you also think so?
Well, me President Kufuor me wona so just one me Nkrofo be na adwuma. Na ne me hu ni say ono say as a party anko here, ono se nyema anko here ma no. Asomdua aso wa o de ti peduase no. E free say na do akava na chi. Because ono so say jigu say pe ye bobo ni jini bi. Enti me de me nko amaka say wonta Kyerematen chi. But wo kono de na nkopese Kyerematen na eba.
Okay.
But sending another abe ya chinchim near mano. One woman so who said, not na ba a none himself Liu Mahama, President Kufuor, one mano, a 10 max in politics.
Okay.
A 10 max, papa. And
It's your supporting way say or supporting Bawumia. Say the
you just support because party here that name. I say here national identity. National identity. She said 1978. Power letting on I know nya figures in the when you want to me when even Eastern region, but with also when you Ashanti and Brown Hafo and an often so ya dear pa. Oh, enti
Allan what do you think Allan will get? Onya 1 million and 2 million.
And I less than 0.3%. No. Onya kra onya. Na me catch
onya. E what tell onya.
Si enya bema bagana. No say men ko ba men kan ya man nyina. Men kan.
Eti Prof but here there doc Paul Boateng say NDC ko for Ashanti region running mate. So ahu. Omo ko for bi wo Ashanti region as their running mate. Na omo the face Bawumia 2028. Ebe change 2028. Me pese e bad na me busa Paul Boateng whether elections be ko second round and then ko second round.
Okay, me buy how no kind. So omo ko fa obeha. But me say ye de hwe no that top. Ye man o da chire. Asante ma de ye konde kotachi achi. Sabe ye kondi do hamtuma ekutafuna no okon na chi ne edi. Ye nsan ye chi. Enti ana fe so sama ma ko fa Asante ni ba yin say power no ope. Ye mfa man ne fa man china. So,
but Prof, are you on the ground? Ashanti region now say omo voting both based on tribal lines.
no.
It is omo kofo obi a very good candidate because NDC was some very good Asante for power. NDC party mu. So omo kofo na become a hammer.
Omo so omo ya good omo ya sabotage for. But ye go no there 2 million per. Into what omo am petumi ne de no matter your status.
Nothing. Asante ni joining Mahama now benya to me. What's the difference between that name Bawumia or G to me and my MPP?
Oh, contest instead of Dr. Basham Kayan. It's always between Busia Dankwa Dombo tradition and Nkrumah tradition. And only a kwan Rollins and say, Robert Transi before so. Now, sure, you P4 one more thing. Kakra, a Danekwa, na back about share here Rollins bar for Ofa Kufu can also on Yajuma. Samoka, yeah. Kufu heading was a debit. Did an Yama call man Timua. That channel about what Yami into a resigning. Now, sharing the history of Ghana, I think so. Nkwani minister what you are resigning. One more kind, I almost from you or Modi. And to bro, you know, as I be joined Buzia Lion. What may be contested by a president? Someone watching what they Rollins never break grand Tiasia because Rollins are your yas antimano. Then you fed into a train on when you're max pa. Do
you think Allan should have resigned? The Allan can't say OTN speech on my ear. In fact, some of the things that my member can say. Near more the year, no, at it, say, yaw near the maybe you think Allan or the member once I respond. Just a few seconds of that one.
And an open show of hostility. Some of my supporters were victims of brutalities and continue to bear the scars of that treatment. I made several representations to the then leadership of the party, drawing the attention to the rancorous and divisive behavior of some elements in the party. Regrettably, however, my representations went unheeded.
Okay.
As a consequence, I gave notice of my decision to resign from the party.
And you say, or Kaya say, Nekosu, any Achia, we say, Obia Muano.
A defeated
statement. Between a defeated statement. But you think that MPP for Nankasa between time Allan Casa were withdrawn. Any Neya or say, or independent movement. That somebody could have at least in Kameme for Sanka President Kufa and go approaching Ukraine Kasai. Allan, what are your issues? Then you bet me. Do you think he should have resigned way earlier than the all complaining?
Yeah, media or resign earlier on Kyerematen. Now, for instance, I break for resign my party. Yeah, because it will give the party time to come closer together. Because Allan, me call fear last summer, no, me chrome for you no money done. So, 19 call you or me chrome. You couldn't say, or gather base, but party need dear. No one single person is greater than the political party.
Okay.
And so I go back to one. Also, when he said, "Unkwana oko." Now, independent walk on it, dear. Send a market shop. Kwame Nkrumah unco independent. Pauli unco independent. Joe Apia unco independent. Who be you? Obi unco
independent. Rollins he needed a progressive alliance.
Yes.
He go ne a party.
Nana Kwame unco independent. Into where do a first time. Now, Korean young fans work on one win. Parliament won't want a baby album. Won't want a baby rule.
Okay.
Won't wine. I'm on for sabotage, sir. Now for one party state. The one party state in Sabi. And all of in an idea. Common Cronquer Banda, Yaman may one party state in view. We've gone beyond that. And Allan said, and all kind of and that was what 10 one. And Cherry, one to mean cancer view, you're sorry. Nah, say, one of the way or 10 who cry. Or join and this MPP, some people for January or one. Can't so I know Sir Ken will never team up with him. Ken is a young man, he should keep his distance and come out another time to struggle for the leadership. And maybe Ghanaians will give him the chance to lead the nation.
Okay. Ken supporters prophecy stay away from Bawumia and join from Allan and join in the crowd who stay home. So when we need we crowd 2028, no, you get it. But you also support that idea. Sema Ken support Allan.
So I prepare me me advise MPP because more for Ken number 2 slot.
Vice presidential slot.
Yeah, not some fanatism.
But I know so I can't
no, anypa eto be a o kan sem na ti wakọ o se mi ko dadwun so nye e depende enkofo om ne be kasa unum say before say Allan issue be ba no ye nim say e panifo bi tia na mo say Allan men ko support to na be number 2 Emma Bawumia wo mutu anamon ko including me and Olma President Kufuor ho niema enokra nyi ye President Kufuor because President Kufuor agree.
President Kufuor agree.
Sa wa agree ya enka enne kasa niema we nyina ye nte Allan cash ebeba abeye Bawumia running mate so ase kanu beboa MPP na sene ene wono okọ in fact sene wofo kan no enya de Allan cash obenya impact bia de bemena enya impact no efu amenkọ ho eno de ye consultation e was so person de obey de ye sene e be charge na ebeboa when am ka kire party chairman bi obelusu me money me so kwa obelusu ba person making impact aji so be TSK no mo di matter enti no Ken was support base but no currently say this particular election Ken into me no to me if we are someone you send ye juma ana wo de shire me ade ba ko amaka agbafa ho if you say ye di ehudi ana me di for boaten no to me bo ho ban. And you know,
support to a Kenny Kuteni nyina still won't to me win.
If we are elections, any who election, yes, I know who know. Medical catch say there is nothing like free and fair elections on this continent.
And they're true.
When the system is against you, forget it. Forget it.
And yeah, that can own winning, and yes, I genuinely know. January,
I'm telling you.
Why? So then
your researcher, say people are looking for Bawumia because 1% even tag no crana, yes, with the MPP, a come for party, a fan for party, 1%
okay.
And no one person your researcher, I actually say. Don't na person sad in through even Bawumia kokra no awini a omo ye satisfied say sad na ye dey efiri ho enti Ken obeye ni obetimi bia but ontimi wini 4th November sa election na ekono Bawumia na eba enu nti no ade bia nke betimi a anase bia ye tufo de a ka Ken say be anko betimi aye say ne sand ene e bia onko running mate bi ba say ne prof can so on the on running mate bia but me so omne ne bekasa but can I Japan
as running mate how do you think that will play into 2024 against Mahama?
Unu say can you be a vibrant you for the pen you for no penny pa no cranny you for no penny but don't want to nye you for MPP for ade ba akodo
youth no
one more we can be brain ya hwehwe mu don't want to ponye MPP for
but say no me floating voters all he needs is the vote
and you can make sure say sa election na MPP for nkwa akodo win no enti say of Ken as running meter ebe hadwen pa but send a medical canon. Adia bebu NDC. Pa ne say obefa running meet. Efri asantimem. Ni etia ne say we interview nkofo bebra. Me me researcher. Ni omo kan say Mahama de omo nimu no. Omo ni bibia. Adia ya omo wansem bi omo kan me pese me kan no afidie so. Enti no say wo pese NDC wi ni a. Now who feels the economy into be winning there any wagwa e was so poor bia sabe ni hu ni sign ni hu ni efonso kakra bia say na politics ye nim no na ba Mahama na obetimi e kanta nyema bia amanfo de be campaign etia Mahama na sa wama Mahama image no emu ayede ayedru say na be your election na amanfo be ka so Mahama dear obedi just 4 years and obedi 2 years per na running mate na take over ntino ye ntoma no na emom Samani sa nese image Mahama na nkofo. I know some nkofo be say Mahama better than Akufo-Addo, but let me tell you say people also are saying say Bawumia enya fa position na Mahama enya ni bi. O ye vice president Mahama na enim say ye ma wo bibia ma wo nye. Am a group e di kran ko resign.
Okay.
Enu nti no amanfo nso assess say Bawumia ne Mahama no why na ye better when it comes to governance. And detail no me person memma enu nti na make say nye bebo NDC no say yenko asantemem na yenko pe candidate in free ho na yenfa no emra enu na betimi aboa NDC ba ye de ani to say economy dia enye wan hwe a obedi dokono kwa.
Okay. Me person and share another issue also about the future of MPP. Now me more man for some joining on chair or Prof, do you think Ade will bet me destroy MPP ana? Because I mean with this statement be from Darocha, no say me MPP for at the time or say 1998 or catch MPP for saying come on J Allan. Okay, Allan first one.
Yes.
Or resigning and no catch MPP for say where is the statement to cry? I even read it today. Or say more J no because he will be where is this thing?
Also very distractive.
Also very first saying a disruptive person, diabolic person, in fact, I've seen it. I'll say in the light of this latest statement, it is my considered view that it will not be in the best interest of MPP to receive Mr. Allan Kyerematen back into the party's fold. He will become number one, disruptive factor in the party. Number two, a stumbling block. Number three, a loose cannon. The party has an election to win. We should concentrate on our efforts on the task ahead and let him go his way in peace.
By a prophet.
Yes. Now, I tell him Makano. Allan Siabo, Kennedy in Siabotre. On final one join Allan because image Kennedy Akawa Manahono as soon is looming bigger in the whole nation, not only in the NDC party. The whole nation will be earning Kennedy. So on the Obama among for second Jumaya. And to one Siabutre, now within send image or careful within the last maybe a year or so. Look at how big he is now in terms of political party orientation in Ghana. And offense to Crown. Ayibakwa also who said Allan's watching on and this for they are condemning him. Sir, want to me and
okay.
And dear, and you on the echo.
Okay.
Sir, but what John Mudia come up. But send a more canon, sir, Ashanti region, Dr. Dufo, who the and this for the year no. One mama corporate presidential, you know. Or more destroy.
Oh, that's all lose ye.
One more mafiano, brutal.
But mafia is part of elections.
Dr. Dufo.
I don't
mafia ben omde and I think he just
it's part of our elections, so.
One would you know. Sir, one day, Chester, now I have for Ashanti for and Jeffrey. One walk, now don't walk about Adam your four and no more discipline war. And to send your can. So call ye Asantini bar, yadi the Nimuani Bawumia.
Okay.
Sabi or first and taking a crowd tanager, the Nimuani Bawumia. And to one fans so at home as Central region. So, I am very interesting. Central region, I may read the party voter linkage in Africa by Enja Osei, or the Scrabble Central region. It is the only region that is not what? It's
aligned to
let me say an region.
Yeah, yes. Aligned to any particular party. Yeah.
When you vote on issues, and that's why we are fantinity. That are messing discipline in favor of Kufuor. And so ye Nana James Free and so Benjamin. That's Sante dear. Woman, a pony and no more. I say, house.
Okay. But Prof, the person who sees today, as I say, Allan move away, it won't destroy MPP.
Never.
It won't destroy party. No.
When a better man destroy MPP?
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
Power Latino, who shall not represent big six, you know. One and then soon to Mukrakata MP Buzianum so. And so call no Vic, Victor no coin. One more coin power, my second round. What it? And the party leader, or being who bet me at destroying.
Okay. Okay. Eti Bobo my member but obiti men can't just say a Kwesibo Chesu Prof. On also resign and President Kufunkwa. On also resign from and this okay is on Muboni about finance. Or I don't say. Nima me crying your BP because of that.
No, nipa kro no checking the facts here. While resigning and free NDC, or resigning from government.
Government.
Yeah, NDC. Not political party.
Okay. I think that's what the person also wanted in the reference to President Kufuor there and say or resign, you know.
Yes, he resigned from
NDC.
Yeah.
For what a person man for joining and no views, but for what do you think about where better may destroy MPP party, no?
There be, but a big communicators, no.
Okay.
Any almost strategies, a quiet on the faswa on the Yomanema. A banny saying now, per se party, no, a muchicha, a mubetiche. Nemo, a bassa opese party, no, a mu, and Kabum no yet, Krana, Sabrina was a taking advantage of Ubia were free. Now, all my party, no way the heading. It did not send your communicators and strategies now, be more ideas, no, or bet you won't send your woman. A dollar be every say, no, Ubetini, Apple train, Nipana or Corner say, why no crowd, they were a traitor. So what I say, you were Soviet for communist force far of communication. So will be a corner the same a Wagner for Nipaiko, a Russia for far to communicate each other communities, If we share be a strategies now, will be betting me a cancel beer. A bema Allan who will be he cry, MPP Nibia Kuna on Chiano. What in a communication a key. Sabri ya one the MPP for no woman communication team no woman na sabri e be gina won so Allan benya impact e be free womo party mu becha e be free womo Allan so e be yes useless at his position now e be free MPP strategies no communicated no be nya masa anyama na koso
ba mu mienu na mo ji atunta Allan movie enkosi aga anya
enkosi who
me de makase enkosi aga obetimi aye 1 or 2 things bi but I know so they main can I know the otimi ya dia no kwali ni ebe ha MPP for but me nya sure so omo ben Allan omo that idea so betimi actually Allan say you say omo
for join but demonstration they do think 3 days demonstration will change anything ana someone will reveal secret in chess and last one for jisika
yanyina ya bi ajai na nadu kumpra ko di animu me oba campus anadwo no obetie ne
ya also classmate ya
a champion say there be no there sabre no wie ko a champions mo there he munya omo na ma komba di omba bre ampa ye nenam ho sansu kom na makolo for me aduane ni asa ko transidin enti me atua champion ti say runnings no edom ho baje mu enti Allan there sanya wo ka media me kra no me say na nadu yesi wonye no ekwan ya onam so ogitumi ne de me genedi so obetumi a
enti youth ni demonstration to me
obi na ti say kra osre wo mo ha mo
nadu no say osre
yeah hwensuo brobro wo mo we are the nsuo togo yabusudie kra
anya no na nadu wo fa CBM so ne president na ma omutu kwan na oko New York oko twa video ni the omudi ya Twitter no na dwane no delete video no ya be ni jegbedi akose dem say na wo fati akonya say yes wo office did 21 million o say the Crawford year no obi aga just won delete video no enti demonstration dey omunja ye you advise omunya say the bulldog can
yes na dia nwanwa say uko Facebook a MPP for no they are not fighting back Omofisen some ya any pekano entia party and yet they should also fight back and campaign positively for MPP anya hwekrano to say dark days in Ghana come kwatena Guinea or trouble could be dark days in Ghana and no na mahama no de bae assume 3 good years and then edipania bie obia kuta internet obia kuta phone now the sum no buy then near you so and one hammer on that digitization. Now, man, tumpom. Na Ghana we deserve better than what we. Ne kind of kotimi yano. Obi adi etim. Obi walk on one head and say yanko ho yansan wako. O you saw road no as it was, and he got stuck. He got out.
Bawumia sem na okay say ne ka kotimi. Now don't you think it's an indictment on Bawumia so tia konya so na o ka koti na chese wo feel one ye kwan na.
What you mean real situation? Obi a waka so obekọ ho no. Ko mi aye kwan nyina yi ansa no akọ. But on the say no way me ko send city here. Yeti ngana sa panimo be ba ni apra chrome ni asiesie mu ni ade ayi your book be ready a podcast and also putting the last first. Panimo be ba chrome a ni asiesie ho. We dey Bawumia akọ no. Wose me ba send mutie ji ya. Na na dua campaign so no edwam oni ma didie. And obekọ dwuma kọ no ma ne dibio. Onko. Enti Bawumia okoto acheche mu a eye wo free mu sa no kakran oba be di o man so no oba minim se sa kwan no won hwe ni ye hwe
ati o the prof they will conclude that I say Bawumia be win you.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Boy,
and it be aba
no street on here demonstration it
and it be aba
and be break bia
na de won ko hwe Ghana wo kwa ne hwe hotel se ba hwamanfo ayi cell phone
prof hotels dey na be prof come dey confuse hotels wo Ghana.
Oh prof omo susa
my boys in there hotels.
Yeah, me say na ko hwe party chamanfo ye wo Ghana ko hwe ebi omo esu bebere su kwa
o party MPP for ya no mo ye party eyan for do say na ye party prof.
Oh omo ya ko ya se ko hwe pictures ya me
na pictures a Ghana boys ye ya bro so ama
menim say o say ni ababie no abama
MPP for ya na Jubilee for ya na ye party akese party e ko so na nse nyina Jubilee for ya na ye o te Ghana for ye party
akwan bi o konkrase no kra no a akwan fa so ye omo yie no efa keke wati enti esu ni de ababie no aba ye nsu
prof ye o de ye fesi ya
ni pani bisu
business man ko ka ho asem onya ho asem baby create jobs so o de ye be tourism. Hey, MPP more problem more problem there to for Martin. Just a quick one on the demonstration. Do you think they will change Bibiana? And I am forgetting demonstrations. Near strategy for from
demonstration, no. It depends leaders on who lead. Now, me sure say your research be a national security for one year or more a device mechanism or more distracted funny man. If we are demonstration, no, so we na party be support to NCAGA because other parties, other neutral groups, almost support. Mistake I hear you Ghana honey say, yeah, many neutral people need lead demonstration. No, Ghana you say, more opposition, there be almost support to demonstration, yeah, man, and it is very bad precedence. I hear set it. I was saying a demonstration and you neutrals. One more free a big MPP and now say one more political way towards MPP. Now now I had nationalistic movement.
Okay.
And no never make impact. But I say bad say group be a new say we no dear party A party B ain't making any impact. You said demonstration because next year demonstration be because wa kese aya hwe ni be Ghana akọ hihia nam em say your research bi no wanya bi wo de wanya bi am person wo be kam nsem bi eno ana ehu ba se koye se identified people bi a yenim so we ni mo die aha no mo free kala we no mo we dia e make impact enya de be make impact because national security for him on to make sure say because me kwena me minister kra demonstration we any pair buy say no 5,000 ana no 5,000
the demonstration we need the national security for credit say effective
so one make one get measures are and make impact
politicians were demonstration we mu
oh man check maybe will be but one answer that am make send e be ma o maye known to the public. But no say political figures be attack. But I know na M1 Ghana no. I know na M1 Ghana international security for mu. Look, ade ba kwans will be tie me woni say before say demonstration e kwa be say national security for omuni ministers no ne ade omuni. Even demonstration no bebre wo mu ano omu ye security for omu no omu nyina na demonstrate omu na yidi. Engineer bebre ho omu ya.
Demonstrators some of them were national security people. I said am omu
oh, now of course. Me na me minister. Me kwa me nipa no more akum. Make time you be ratio pens. me yem in such a way say e o mo be kono enti asem bi am o kan bia no wo mo mu tie bebree security for mo ya ban nkofo enti na wo say leaders no be demonstration any kwa say one figure will be any menim ukofa one figure will be any menim obi any ni background nim say pobo achen de ofridun kwa ono kra we na nakuna du rollins nkofo because your demonstration is very meanings to my demonstration I made I feel at myself.
Okay.
A banner emwa. And you know, leaders now won't be demonstrating. I was see a show of them. We will be a minute for what will be a ability demonstration. I am their men call. Men call that because I'm so credible.
Okay.
Or by radios, no, I back up, I need a project back, you know, a project back pass and I kick back. And to men call. It is a man idea African demonstration. The next year, no demonstration. Everybody was your born umpire.
Next year demonstration.
Yeah, next year demonstration.
Last me now, cassette. Our demonstration. Bet me lead to coup.
I would dear men can't know what I'm saying.
And they are young cohort.
No, but catch me that. But why am I best our demonstration? Do you know?
What dear, we are men per se a better horn. Me patcho report to be a when you be a fashion of both will. Nipo person with your own consultation, the man of why.
You mate.
Now, you can see a back on. Me say, come and come across Branson. Any person Ghana, any person light on to money at the day. It is an another Branson. Yes, yeah, a normal. We are saying, a name of
Crawford because I say, one Crawford, say a normal saying. Yeah, you what you is normal. Cannot be normal, prof.
And Yaman son. And Yaman
David, how many years in it? See, I'm from my breast or province, and they soon. The baby, and are we paying the young come to achieve you. And to be a moment, or not be from our bino. They say constitutional reform or Yakaka or Mumbuino. So, Nana, I meet here can also bar constitutional reform or Bayer, I must have a minister's grow free. Palam ya yomo free. And no, Eddie Afisha. Oh, now as soon as the young Yamianda Romano, ye quayanim, young quachibu, young quadosu mubio, can you say I saw Hyano? Dr. John Wilson Bassier, a day, a high young quadosu mubio. What for Muntiami year, young quadosu mubio, and that young man, ya cry, young funny, Sani and Kayanuntum. Yeah, quayanim. Yeah, yeah, Prof to boneti and conforce feedback on the Bema. A miss at that now. A noise so watching I don't know if you can move away and I say, yeah, sometimes a earpiece no. And to me, block him is obey to me a earpiece everyone may be a bit to me about. Or any case, okay, free.
Hello, is Via make us a London, UK.
London, Pacho and Tio. Allan move, no, any demonstration, but Allan move more importantly.
I'm the Penfona Casa, Papa, Mama Casa. Now, Mr. Poboatin, research now also, why you know. Next time about on fast sample size, no, and better granny na mobile because
also because the research me all the Sunday may very dominant, you know.
Because the Jamaica san say, so or the Nipa 900 no there, then I'm sorry. Because Omundu 5% crowd of total number of delegates are better about on the 4th. They said no there, then I'm very, very sorry. And you know, there's no way we'll be on more or bit like I said about Bawumia November 4th. It's impossible. This is the you know you best afraid. There's no way Bawumia and you know, Allan in Allan so dear. Oh, Kennedy call hands down. I'm telling you, Xavier. Now, Obian so big na baby, I say, Allan resign or resign any effect or MBB no or bois. Nipa no nim the worker because Xavier here say, oh, the mamisu MBB crowd delegates crowd fine example. Abaya yachuno November August 26 when you are saying. So you 10% crowd taking say 10% no odimu half crowd and 5%.
Okay.
The 5% crowd will be a conversing nipa 5 and 3 or they call. Yet the Ghana will be to me the 20,000 votes to me the winner back. Next will be called nipa and the Kyerematen say now say any impact be our party as well. Then I'm say mpemfo ni bi no ebubu nu egu masum je so mo person be admit e bi afonso bi aba because issue we say no time am koto aba no wie anka problem ba ya no e say nka mpemfo no omutumi take action bi omutumi to ala amon e free nipa no ne nipa de grievances aba na omutumi am make any solution bi a me kura metwe me ho me kura metwe me ho because so wo pe bibia no nche se mamanfo nko ahochirim ana mamanfo nkopra na mamanfo nko nti no Allan de ebeha MPP ebeha MPP save no make a difference of 5% cra with the total voter ebeha MPP
okay MPP the second ebeha because second we near so voting na 5% Allan de ko teenager second round and very likely say second round na
Allan de ko nti no mama ye nunu ye ho nsre o mama ye nunu ye ho nsre na we mu no baby a wujira ne nye yo me das Stefia obi nso bravo
okay mama good evening
Stefia me you so now so
Adomara kwa mama tell about Allan movie
American alcohol demonstration so
okay
Stefia say demonstration ni pa om ko e ni mo dada o ukofo obi ti say Oliver a friend say ma wo voice hwan Voma wo yenim so ye eyi Mahama ni pa NDC ni Mahama edi ade na oye adwuma on the office we know him already
I don't know Monday but minim so NDC
or yeah it's true now oye adwuma on Mahama office we know the guy yenim so ukofa obi ti say a sa PNC ni ya omo chairman yi so omeya ono so yenim say ono Ghana ni the demonstration or a contractor into demonstration omo koya no
demonstration you be a legitimate right no or a contractor
or a contractor in demonstration
but what they there's no evidence I know that guy your friend saying
Bernard Mona
there's no way Bernard Mona you demonstration
umu demonstration so omo penny pa sabe obi ehun so omo ka demonstration ho a ebe so omo adwen na obi ti say D black who about be join demonstration whereby so pap wo the ka ECG wo do omo ka be 450,000
I don't know make you point what has Obika or
to
do with
no
constitution and can be say on the car and now your demonstration there's nothing like that in the constitution
now there be now catch him say Ghana
the car or IMF
it's not about government. It's not about by who catch him. Why illegal connection? Why illegal connection? I'm coming. Mommy make me point. Why illegal connection? A better than abandoning is cause a Germany or mine why day.
Illegal connection. Who saw illegal connection? ECG for claim.
ECG for claim. ECG for claim. I'm coming. ECG for claim. You find out. You see, you for claim.
Say they made the claim, but I'm saying that in your claim be valid. Open case.
In your claim be valid, but at the end of the day, no, I'm coming.
Fair hearing, so ordinary yeah. And now electrician be na yeah. ECG for at
the end of the day, in the nightclub.
Okay, Tobo. I'm not defending the black, but I'm saying I'm in mommy. What if you mommy in him way? Connection. I did chance and I say, Oma Chikebu Bakwa Bakum. Mammy in him way. So who come mammy fears the Tiana Cocata Mamma illegal connect. She has no clue. The people just almost claim some VC, you know, baby. How is she on what supposed to know?
Stefia, the whole canon is different. It's different from the MMK.
And you said the black nana. Okay, oh dear.
Maybe Namibua or to me out. I'm a condemn. About the cancer, the Omokana, a Yanukre. Sabi, Nasa, and you see you for the buyer will be acting to also the cars and could be abeti. Oh, the mammy fan of Cranto. Allan Kyerematen, Ayawa, Stefia, though a be making impact, but and to me, shaky party. No, we all know Nana Credo Ajma Rollins. Ono kra that time NDC oni ni kunu na tie ya KDS no kra Roman on conform do on buy no otin ho antimi an shake NDC ebe ha drink akra there, but Allan Kyerematen now no ono ankasa no Ghana amanyo say mu no dead.
Okay.
Now no dead. And I will make impact be but yeah still now no MPP be win. Others about Bawumia na bebo say Kennedy na bebo still they will still win because NDC party never again.
Okay.
Me that's it.
Okay, well, I'm now I see baby. Hey, Willie, good evening.
Good evening, Sophia. We have a call.
Adomara Kwawswe.
Nyanko pardon.
Mpacho you.
And then it's Allan nka.
Mhm.
It's the na ekotu nyina. Na move no yeah, na nice move. As all the ne how and the ISR move no. But they may make me I can say ain't me have any deep impact on next year election so. Because one Kennedy no CCR no wa dominated that. Say ekoba say ekoye otherwise but meaning within me truly say ain't me otherwise but say ekoba say otherwise
MIP before go opposition
say ekoba say otherwise take it from me ekoba otherwise and then bit me a hardware
otherwise next saying
otherwise if you anim dey me patch
minimum go trem pacho
ekoba say Bawumia ebeli didia coming N4 ne dia na be be hardware and dey typically be hardware because if you are Ghana for no ti obia ken if you are no can I say I say instead I move now and yeshe although be hardware e be for some percentage of MPP vote na nkasa e dey free baby within MPP nim no e be fa said na me bra ba ko chechire mu no ohun ma na omote conference na sini nyina no omo ye MPP for nko a nti so obia kuta nipa 3 kra na omo ye be se me fa ne se omo ye be 4,000 na dey 3,000 more a o multiplier e make some numbers and I said na mini abako kan 2012 election no e 20 something thousand votes na ma ye declare obi as winner. It is a kobasa, not just say ebe hardware, but with Kennedy, no, say Kennedy bar, and it is safe here, and they done deal.
Okay. Kennedy be done deal against my mama. My dear, go yeah, done deal. Would you who did power before? I didn't pay more. I got no more and munya, and you done deal be a mamma. No, deal be a mamma. Get you people should get it, especially Canadians are supported. Can back. There's no magic one that actually Niyama corruption charges $1 million. It will not magically vanish into the air. You have issues. What you do? Not start to say working. Wouldn't go for Casano Mukumatom. Kennedy bed.
If you are maybe so a hefana demonstration
against government and you against Nanado. It is against government.
In this if you are maybe say hefana Kennedy jina. Onti min chire ni fie se mi fie ya sisi ameti de enti ama me ye tu afri mi fie kra se mi fie ho no nfi onyunu maka kire me ma me se ya pa na ya bo no apa na so asei me ma me enkopa apa foforo mra ba na me se me ma me onim se ekopa apa foforo e de be se ye dan ne so a me magi animonyam nti no o se da bi Kennedy jira ba bi a o chire chirem hefa na stay fia wonim hefa na Kennedy agina on chire ye o kan to understand say of Prime Minister eka chere say agriculture minister eka chere say ye na mu ya China for petrol war insuo sui senke ye ni say ya edin kunimdie beba mo ka chere say ye be ho na mo no
I can assure you that there's a lot in politics that will end rule. But they are okay. I'm telling you, who is petrol and I say okay. Party for no we share to amuna kopa China for banisi go Canada Japan ni mo nyina.
Yes, so okay.
To bona niam bebro a will unim. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there be tie.
No. We say what there are a lot of things in politics that will and man on team amu.
Tie, Stefia, yes ya brochire ba ye nim fie nsem kra cha omo mutifie. Sometimes
I'm telling you boy. Me cha niam bebro.
You want send bebro ha ye to ha.
Oh yeah. Petrol and galamsey as me. Oh dear.
Oh yes, ye pe ala da ye beja. Unu bibi. Krom ha say nsɛm no. I say you na so yɛn na yehu baby ade fa. The woman said, "Empayfo no mo say mabu no ye ni abre." Was it the ayina ala ye no? And na me hwe yi mu nyina mo say mabu no na ye yi nti ade ne fa fa no ma. Showdown so man say so mabu na nti showdown mabu Allan mabu Dr. Bawu mabu mabu no ye me ni na ho. Na nkofo no send your Old Testament ne koye no New Testament na eba no obehye mu ma. Ye behye mu ma. Ye be ma ye ni adawa ye me ni na ho no. Ebise asam na adawa na ye ka ho asam sa no. Allan no kre ye nim Allan ye be boy of mampanye kufo emre so Allan ono ani Allan no Allan cash no ono anu da so gira mu no. Sa so na Dr. Bawumia so aba. But the woman say show that man no. En komo akoso akire o ba fia wo kasem na mebu na se ye afre ye ni sa ye de ye hu enim na ye hu ni sa no. De akoso background no enwum na ebo no enya nwum ketwa. Etu de wo hase obe mu de besi enche bia another announcement baba. Eti antu ye bo oh fufuro baba butterfly egusutu asa butterfly esusu na esusu kofi akpali bese someha na someha we ye nam from me so wo hase obe ta another announcement. So at yes here
how will this affect 2024? Second
Ghana na nkasado akwese ye pasem surase ye nyina ye husa de no enko ye hiamwa na se ye be nyina be sese ya dwen se ade ne pa fi anko ha aye nyina ye den wadi ase MPP na ndisi fo nyina ye se enko ye nsem so am si hey ye se ye nyina hefa. Where should we stand? Ye moving from me no one na fa ma show down anase ya fa ma Allan o se we no movement. So what you say eti ade ndi omo pe omo mpo NDC na MPP for nyina twetwe ye bo mechanical I'm MPP person and they know me any break any
MPP mienu nya MPP nkwa that's what you are saying.
Yes any break and abaye nyina ye so amanfo didija nkofo mabu no omo se didija asante hikasema say ye de ebufuo na ekom na tuti amahama na nei eno wasem na Ghana fo na ye pebiem si ye didi mi enye no anu kroma na nye ha na yete ye tuka kwa New Jersey ana ye kwa California akoma ni bre de mantie ye nyina ye kom obafia adwuma ni kronim.
Okay
eti de hia say de fun dan ni so amen eti nana ene John omo ni problem okure mu na me se de bia me kasa ebia sa Jubilee House was a plus house ono bibi da ono mo kan kire mienu nyina sanka mutimi biem ka kire Ghana fo a aka nyina ni so atie se ate akom no para na sawensem na atu ye ni ntwa ho so adia se eti Allan no mutimi nyini fi sa keke dabi kufo ofio ontu kwanye enkomo kasa le so yo beja no kasa ne oken penfo ne na kasa si eti asamo me nka ne ye na baby abana da na enkoto anye sa na ye se na oken o bibiansi e wa se si so aha mema minua penyu so abekasa na oman no eno ane ye wo ya tu ye bo na Ghana na nko babia Togo fo dwane ba Nigeria fo dwane ba ye dwane akwanfa ye ni bebe dwane akọ
no Brapod is also good evening. Mpacho am say we do mo microphone into some mina. Good evening. Mpacho enti o adumo also
nyame adum normally you say I would not have reacted or joined to
no your views na your penti don't worry.
Sure. But I just want to state emphatically that the two professors you brought earlier on who were discussing about the Allan resigning from the NPP and also talking about the demonstration, I want to drill down on those two things. If you even listened at them critically, they were contradicting themselves. You see, they keep on saying research. If they have that research, they should have given it to the Nanado that they are supporting, for the Nanado to implement.
This also they make your point.
No,
which
I'm making
one do you want to state?
I'm making my point, but you see, there's some misleading statement they made on your show, which we need to clarify. And then
which one?
One of the example, the guy was talking with a whole of confidence,
say President Kofope Neye minister will resign or government. It is not true, and I send that message to you.
No, they are
I
kind
can
to
mention-
ignore that. In fact, that is also not a major issue. So ignore it. Let's go to the
Fine,
major
it's
one.
not a major issue. Also, the statement they were making about the analysis about Mahama is no. I mean, they have no any factual scientific data.
So what is the situation about
support-
Mahama 2024? You tell us what it is.
If 2024 election is going to be about competency, it's going to be about proving track record. 2024 election is going to be about facts, figures, and data. We've seen 8 years of the super incompetent, visionless, aimless, directionless Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, who Bawumia is the vice president. And we see 8 years of NDC in power. You, the journalists, you have to do as we, the politicians.
Don't bring the journal. We won't do anything. Do your job.
Hold on. If you
Do your job yourself.
You, the journalists, have to, put the facts down. Now, talking about, these demonstrators. Look, I'm disappointed in all this.
No, but before the demonstration in Pacho, how about Allan movie? Do you think it will affect Mahama? Mahama's chances are not affected.
President Milska said you fear him. I would not have loved to go into this thing, but I'm going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
If those two professors and those previous speakers are saying, Allan move away and it's not going to affect the NPP in any way, then it means, I'm sorry to say, they are not talking in academic perspective. Mm-hmm. There is no way, or there's no any such move that we will say that's not affected any political party in such a manner. Okay, example, Dr. Obeda Samoa, Guzitano,
mm-hmm.
and then also Nana Kunedu, when they departed from the NDC. If you've been an astute journalist, put the figures there for them, and let's analyze the figures. It had impact on the NDC. Mm-hmm. So for them to come and sit on this big platform, for them to be misleading your listeners, say it's not going to listen. It's very disappointing. I am saying.
But it's also, do you think that Obeda Samoa move, no, they did any impact there, but did it affect NDC so much in any way? That much significantly.
If you are in politics, okay, in politics, even 5,000 votes can make a difference.
It's true.
You remember when we went to the 2008 election, the third round, we used 26,000 to win the election. So for blended professors to come and sit on your show saying that it's not going to have impact, whether they like it or not, Allan's movement is going to have an impact on the NPP.
Okay.
And whether they like it or not, if the powers that be, the mafias, the cabals in the party, if they don't stop what they are doing and give a level playing ground for the rest of the candidates towards the 4th November election, we will see other things happening. So if they are trying to throw dust into the eyes of your listeners, trying to create the impression, say, Allan's movement, no, it's not going to have any impact. I'm sorry to say they are not speaking on any scientific data. There is data to show, not only in Ghana, look in other countries. People are still people in party. Allan is not any person at all. Allan is an astute person in the NPP. So therefore, this decision he has taken, he did not just stand up to take the decision. He knows the implication. He has analyzed the impact. He knows the implication, what is going to come out of it before taking such a decision. I would have loved, okay, that he would have stayed in the party, maybe put his issues and grievances across. But he knows what he's doing. So for learned professors coming to tell us, lie to us that research was saying shown, it's a lie. And you could even see, say, when you spoke to the other two MPP guys who just left, they admit to say a big impact.
Yeah.
Which was an impact on them. So you could see that the contradiction between even the NPP people themselves. You understand? Okay. I also want to correct one instance.
Before you go to the demonstration, how about the one person said that, if Kennedy Japan comes, it's a done deal. What do you think about it? He says it's a done deal against Mahama. Because I know you're a key member in NDC. That's what
no matter who they are going to bring as their candidate, okay? None of them, mark my words, none of them will be able to disassociate themselves from the rot, the corruption, the injustices, the nepotism, the family and friend government that we are seeing in Ghana today, and the insecurity in Ghana. None of them, whether Ken, whether Allan, whoever they are going to bring. So for me, they should
So
sit
Mahama
down,
is not afraid of Ken. That's what you are saying.
they should sit down and be taking themselves. Me say they can have an impact. They are not going to have any impact. And if you are also the second speaker who spoke before I spoke, also made a very misleading statement on this your big platform. When you were talking, he was talking about the demonstrators. The leader of the demonstration, the Jubilee, the Julobis House demonstration, Oliver. Okase, Oliver used to work in the office of Mahama. If you are,
I said me, I'm not, I don't know that.
No, you said no, I'm not saying anything about him. I'm telling you that if that man has integrity, he should put the fact down. Next week, Wednesday, I will be prepared to meet him on a show for him to bring those facts. You see, if people are struggling in Ghana, things are difficult in Ghana, people cannot get a square meal a day to eat. And then we have people coming to, downplay a legitimate demonstrations that these people, Ghanaian citizens, are having. It is very disappointing. Also, you remember that when the two professors were talking, Omuka said, politicians were part of this demonstration. And I said to you that let them mention it. They couldn't even mention one name. You see, we should stop this thing.
Now Dumelo need demonstration. Say Dumelo is a politician. Now is he not a politician?
If you are, each and every one of us, we are all Ghanaians. Okay?
Yeah, but all your politicians, so I know your politician. On your candidate, my NDC.
He's a candidate for the NDC in Ayawaso West.
If you are a politician,
if you hold on. Are they trying to tell us, okay, that when Nanado, Dr. Nyauta Makulu, and the co, when they led the Kumi Preku demonstration, are they trying to tell us that they are politicians, so people should not take them serious? Is that what they are trying to tell us? You see, the hypocrisy, the misleading, the injustices, that distortion of fact.
This was all there, because I think as far as I can remember, Paul Boatin go can NDC founder, who didn't know. What is an NDC founder?
No, me
demonstrations. I don't think he isolated this demonstration.
That statement now can say Oliver is part of Mohammed's administration or Yejuma Mama office. No, it is
and I said I don't have that information.
Okay.
I said that.
And to do this, can make a training demonstration. It is justifiable. People are struggling. And I just saw a post saying, you can create dialysis now. First, now 400 Ghana city. It's almost over 700 Ghana city.
Dialysis near Masana. I wish to can't find your politics because dialysis situation was like that under NDC. It's like that today. We should not do medicine with politics.
It is not true.
The last time NDC time. MP before you quiet, let my vote count for quiet demonstration. Pacho the source to Tobo. I don't get ya say. And for a board will fear on person Mukoye keep faith. That's why they don't get ya say. Some of these dialysis, as long as I can remember, we have been advocating say for dialysis for health insurance. You people have failed in terms of kidney. Mama find your politics.
Can you let me land?
Dialysis bills.
Can you let me land?
For the source to know, I won't let you land on this. When
dialysis
has never been a government issue. Hospitals. It has nothing to do with government. The one that has to do with government, a government better take policy say free necro, a buying better dialysis car. Better there is on both of you NDC and MPP.
To have people downplaying sensitive issues. Anyway,
respond. You're interview, no complaining about dialysis board. And I know that because of that. That's why I'm passionate about this. I lost my brother to kidney. My own brother. Yes, because of kidney dialysis into Wawu.
If you let me,
don't do politics with dialysis.
I am not doing politics with dialysis.
Problem was there.
It is a fact.
Was there. NBC and for dialysis cost and
it is a fact.
The same thing. Nobody should do politics with
it is a fact. It is a fact that under Nanaya's government, Ghana is struggling. Under Nanaya's government, inflation is above 40%. Under Nanaya's government, the government of NPP. Nanaya, madam for minimum. Nanaya, he's my friend. Okay. And Nanaya's government, okay, the NPP are the most corrupt party in the history of the Fourth Republic. He knows, and he talks to me offline, and he's admitted it. He always admit it. But I know he will come and do propaganda here. I am saying, and I am ending on this to say, the NPP has failed the good people of Ghana with all the lies they told us in 2016. Now we are in the global world. They can't just come and throw that into our eyes, our ears, just like your two former speakers, the professors did. Ghana deserves better. We need to bring back His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to take the affairs of Ghana and bring us out of this slavery, bring us out of this discomfort, bring us out of this corruption that engulfs the country. This is what I have to end with. Thank you.
This was next week. Wednesday, me do baba say main guest. No one you can fire.
Thank
Why?
you.
No one fire people na my.
Thank you.
Fire more competent no there. Omo dey here munti. Osa mo dey here omo pa.
Thank you.
Osa mo dey on bad dialysis dem pa chop pa because me dey dialysis it my.
Nanaya should not come and play propaganda mischief. I'll be listening to him. Thank you.
Yo, Paul. Mami na wati baby. Me ni abe ma pour this also no na. And I know over Kwame Entry now, because Bra IG Jude or Jude, remember also say, now watch your watching on and you know, okay, who now come on, but you won't say you've gotten this also see he never worked there, you know, Bra Kwame, Mami Tia was a man called Nana. Yeah,
na point to say.
Adumarakwa.
Yo, yeah, and I'm on a Kyerematen tool. Indian Susan, so Pierre or people for me, can and that's no. If you share politics, no delegates, no NPP delegates, and Kofudia. If you so, one catch those see, one catch those bra. So, who be pa, maybe say. Road minister, me the example. Who could be a war prepare politics once and begin MP? Road minister, Amwakwata, former deputy minister, ya been for your boy, and here the minister who carries us. For then the 3 times. Now, ya been for your boy, a castle on MP. No be any say, road minister, Amwakwata na NPP delegates beto ama. Afia. Omiye na yewu no mo dane abana fi ho no de akoma one minister Amwakwa ofia bomosu. Enye ayi minister Amwakwa no endokonya accident 2 years time na owu ya aka road minister class MP kula wa ye bia. So what the party no NPP delegates no. Afia me say ye mraibu abano a wotu ye no we are warrior ebi se wo no ti party no na wudi current president abro so what so na time it no wo line no time na say nta o de ba na do wadi wo time ni bi fa ebi se wo ye wadi se wo mo anu ma e ma it we are warrior and na party bia wo so they say sa afran to party we are our party. And yet, the Williams are so be so in your
break him 8 and up.
Rocky and people for any other say, and you support candidates in a candidate, Papa. Your Mahama knows the Papa did your Mahama with you. The did your Mahama with you. Some 4 years in Ghana for Dinamana, Mahama Mrania, and then Mahama so need president in that. And Mahama ni say Mahama 4 years no my way Mahadana Mahama bit my Ghana.
Okay.
Who former president, who call parliament could the approval if the parliament say koto airbus bread soldier for. Yeah, airbus aba koko a year among us in driver koko ama a bottom ama sikama. Yeah, airbus the way.
Okay.
Now more and your mind we have some 4 years as you Mahama. Go Mahama. It's not the NDC for example. So long they say NDC for candidate in your candidate. This is your policy where you are saying about now and you vice president and for your Mahama. This is not your policies crowd in the background. What did it? I don't say that.
Oh, to Mammy now say no views are there, but Nana, Mammy, good evening, near Quabaso. Hello, good evening, Nana. I have patch us microphone, na yentio. Still, yantonka. Where do my microphone? So to me, my yatonka. Whilst I hear microphone, you know, Abdu Bukari say, well, for Kwame no buy and the can be anyone when you so and ya dear bay she, Nina and Concosi, and a KD no say MPP. If you like power, press 1. If you like opposition, press 2. Or the MPP for the hour, there more no more money said they connect Koyebia and Ma or more. Kwame Jude, Mammy Teo, because I'm saying, you know, still like ye. But I don't know. Maybe you have to change.
Otawenka.
Good
good evening. Me chair what here for no here for na me that's say my chance number. Me my program this that. But
when you thank you, this is the first time for you, right?
Yeah, this is the first time. But not me per se me make you comment kakra. I mean, I was listening to the two professors, one your grandfather Bakune, your father Bakwana or Mokasa. I think they have really lost the plot. First of all, if I bought Allan, Chief Allan Kyerematen Basso, this is one of the best decisions that he could have made in his entire lifetime. And now, almost say, Allan resigning or resigner and make impact biawo 2024 election na yokoto iso no omontena ho no omunu nu omo omontena ho no omunu omo me offer you obekasa says here before some I'll say rena worry. First of all, August 26th at the NAC, it was just a pageantry. It was not an election. I've always said consistently that MPP near MPP with capital letters and an MPP with small letters. MPP with capital letters near New Patriotic Party and not Yura or Mampenyuko 4D anymore. MPP with small letters near Nana People's Party. And the party are not you almost say Allan Kyerematen almost say me medimu chairman pen. Nana's People's Party.
What what the chairman pen?
Medi chairman. Medi MPP Houston. Me nana chairman. Eti me wo Houston most of the times more Ghana. Yeah, research. And this you almost say Allan resigning or resigning no. And make impact. Allan did not resign to take votes from the MPP. Allan is in the 2024 election to win. Ebeye enkofo sesinin ekwanya Allan Kyerematen ebe first we win 2024 elections.
Can you give us an insight? Say he's really in there to win.
He is really in there to win.
How can he win without the party machinery? Because that or the party machinery and so now that he's going alone without base, how would he do that?
So in Ghana politics, you don't have to be with a political party to be able to contest elections. I'm on focus independent, Nibia and contest and make any difference. So for we to say Joseph for say boy, and then me Kofi Krantin Adebia no show you so answer me offer. They are not of the stature or the pedigree of Allan Kyerematen in Ghana politics. And as a mutie Allan Kasa ni or say only the movement. One can say he's just running as an independent candidate.
Yes.
Some movement now can wasem. No no say mubusa na muhishim na muhu movement kura or can wasem. Allan stepping out of this Nana People's Party pageantry is not just a 1 or 2 days decision. And this I want to almost say a knee-jerk reaction. It be most worry what so election a pageantry ayakoye ayaye kono. Me support Allan Kyerematen. I am part of Allan's team. Pageantry na ye kono. Ye mu bi kwa na ye 100 votes kra na ya titim. Ye nya 95. He wasn't really far away from the expectation. Yeah,
Okay, but Mami Musa, me focusing on you because all don't want Basoya Allan Nipanti. I needed
Oh,
somebody
yes.
from Allan's camp.
Yes.
Allan I need 2007, 2008. Any Allan in Nenwa, who's Okuta movement, see the same person. Does he command the same attention? Does he command the same youth? Does he command? Is he the same person?
I think he even commands.
He was extremely popular, but
he even commands more attention and more influence. But most of the people are almost support to Allan. No, you're very big guerrilla tactics. Among Kasapi, because of the current party. You wumu any intimidation, ne vindictiveness at what party in Munintino. Then Kofon Kasa. And Jomane, you almost say in Kofon 900 B, Akotwaba, your party paying you for 900 Akotwaba, na Allan Array, and all. This was not an election. Like I said, it was a pageantry. Yeni na ni nim de ebesi dada. And this is a more person who based on what happened on August 26. Eka say Allan enya effect bia in the 2024 elections. There boba there. Nipani be bring him.
Sao.
And your money be brave. He said, "Obi finished. I feel no started. I feel me make us. I feel Allan started. I feel pana. Yeah, baby, who Allan Kyerematen politics. Allan is a gentleman, but what I like about Allan Kyerematen is that he has been consistent. 2008, and you may see and conform per Allan Asema or my time and near time and is what because of one of the statements that he made. Allan said he will never put a political party ahead of Ghana. That is one of the reasons why I made my support to Allan since KNUST time in 2007. He would never put a political party ahead of the interest of Ghana. And so Allan has been consistent. Allan has been consistent. Allan's message is jobs for the people, cash for the people. Let's come together and transform Ghana. So with the main Fab Kakrankan say, a resignation statement, no, make here time of free office now. Okay. I say the politics in Ghana is very divisive. He has been consistent. So Allan wants to lead a movement. Yeah, didn't nipa a free MPP.
Yeah, but Mbato Jude. Allan since when Allan who's obey leading movement? Time I moto about 2020, no. Allan go for baby catchers. So when you first time, they knock yourself off. I don't know one team movement in then. I don't know earlier last year one team movement. Why is he saying a movement now that they are one and you know why is he
ever when the sister if you're who the politics not say who say I say intimidation and no there why would you cannot but who means so who say because of intimidation at the end quantity and an Allan a free racism. Allan is a gentleman. Allan listens, and Allan has been wanting to do right by certain people or share or monode neni etomo enunti ena debia na Allan na yedi na bimuna Allan ni akukodro ena Allan yesay ena Allan ye leader ena Allan omonhwe ade omonhwe within the next few months.
Who is behind him now?
Zefia I know the say the renewal back will be kind or say afrafranto say you 2 years simple for so say wow
too slow and too late in this if you compare
Sana 2008 Sana nanko for kafa ya papa Atamelson and Atamels is slow and Atamels new leader. What happened? Atamels we need elections. So the way Allan is playing the politics.
Atamos was moving with the NDC machinery.
And we are moving with a movement. We are moving with a movement. And the crown also in Kofo show. And Kofo MPP must say, almost most person Allan free party name. There are people whose main mission and
that's some Allan free party name.
Nanyama course pageantry course and they can their main goal, their main aim, their main vision is a big group of parents being a free party. What person who come free party on once me come home. They say me baby operated to say kakai, meaning when also more complaints at the internet. Yeah, no, I'm my home.
Are you saying Allan was anticipating? I knew say campaign cost to 2007, 2008. No, that should be Allan. I knew it.
I know the
program so you should have anticipated. And I'm pay you back.
And I'm Allan anticipated every move. Yeah, no cry, yeah, watch, you cry, support, and you him say, and there may be na ebesisini. Like I said, Allan etie e won penny for party nim, e won penny for o man ye wa hen for. And then call for Allan Kwadwo Kyerematen e show mo say oti omo. No de if ya me ya so mam wa ha unofficial be say obey yi na aha la but unim say ye won call for Allan and fiti pekope. And waba be jino say may a press conference say may be co-independent, may be lead the political movement. Into more or more kase Allan make influence be in the 2024 elections. Say 2024 elections the back round over. It will be one political party and Allan Kyerematen. Mark this anywhere.
Do you think Allan can match Mahama? If he emphasizes Bawumia and Yakra, Allan against Mahama, can he make any move against
this
Mahama?
election is going to be a lot about personalities. So our election when it's not necessarily going to be too much about political parties, because even though say may MPP
How about record?
So you can't get the records to what Allan Kyerematen has been able to do for Ghana as trade minister. Me Yera Mahama Mebuno.
If you're 18-year-old for no.
Yebeka sansem ni nyina. Yebeka sansem ni nyina. Yebeka kan kofo sansem. Oh, say anything na momo wo ho no. Yebe use more channel ne information. Yes, information is power. Enti sa nyema ni nyina na afei na Allan wade ne ho. Afei na afei de omo de si yebetwa moka yebe soso. They say there
boot for boot. Money about boot for boot.
And yeah, problem. Yeah, it's not about Bawumia. You see, that's what people have to understand. This election is about Ghana against the others. And Ghana no is being led by the movement of Allan Kyerematen, the movement for change. Ghana will rise again. And it's not about Bawumia, and I say it's not about Mahama. President Mahama Mibunipa, Dr. Bawumia, I respect him a lot. But this election is not about MPP, NDC. It's about who can lead the transformation and industrialization of Ghana. And that person is Chief Allan John Kyerematen. And so more almost say and Allan and Onya influence, they should continue tickling themselves. In the next few weeks, in the next coming months, a lot is going to happen in Ghana, and we are all here to see it.
Chief IG, what do you think about the Unia making? Because why?
The miniane kano me tie du baby ana mystery. The turning in say Allan withdrawing from the main leadership contest was the best move. But Allan deciding to go independent with that movement, is the worst decision he has made. Because one, ending the career like people said it earlier. One thing I was saying when he said NPP, NDC, they say in Ghana, these are the two main political parties we are having. And whenever you deviate from any of these parties, no matter how strong you are, you will never succeed. Some of us will be monitoring, although you need Ghana say, but we will be monitoring from afar. Now, the Huni said initially, na miankasano, na me said that any can afasa because me pay for the Bawumia, but later on I've realized that Ken is making an impact and the entire making impact be brain, Bawumia side no more that brofo no doors on brofa kesiano doors. And now a Jumani Ghana is say no a Jumani ho and in a month for share say at least obi obetimi aba obeboa the population entire population nama omaye bibi enye sika and any idea or more. That is the main reason why people are now giving attention to Ken. And me huni say for now the Allan is out and making that decision to go independent
how will it affect 2024? No,
honestly, it's going to affect 2024 election, especially against NPP. However, it's not going to be that much significant, and yes, significant because but say a core runoff, Allan's part is going to count. Whether it is even 1%, and I say 1 vote krana is going to count. But during the main extreme voting,
where all political parties are involved in the Ensedan County. But the call run offer, Allan is the part no, the vote no Benyan will count, will be very necessary, will be very important for MPP to win. But you know, Allan, this is dear. Honestly, nanka was someone in the casa. Nanko nyanto was nyanto was yeah. I think
I think that's where I was saying because that's where I was expecting on my penny say when I penny. Also now only free 2028. You could have offer phone nanko friend yenshia where phone so come.
That is it. I know from the time I resign, and this is here obey because he said the time now too late. Nanka time no resign, and that was the time and Nanko say you can't con in chain more than the casa. Nanko Nyanto was all the decisions obey. Mamen can be some fat demonstration, you know. Demonstration no me and honestly bimo kase na ehun hia me de me hu ni say ehun hia pa because you see naturally o mind mo yedin Ghana yedin ye mu bi ye free honum because enema nkoye what you say nkoye o mind mo yedin enti no citizens say omo ho kire omo hu say kura no ye ma osika obi kura be che 10 million 20 million what spend the abro so 1 week after 1 week ni sika ne besa because every day in and a day out nema kwa na ekosoro honestly no mind mo ayed into mo demonstration na at least say aban na nte kra na demonstration be mo hu say at least o mind mo ayed so on best ayed bibi na mama nsan ka
time so aka 10 minutes I'll see a knock you off na
me come one line
if you can me respond on kakra and kare any better
because you can land some
time na continue mama come de mbia me nka bi no Bawumia ne ken no nka mesan susu say no money omomienu nyina nkasa na nka ba konko fragber na ba konye running mate because say ken no we ni frima why no kokromote insan no mopo we ni frima honestly Bawumia alone cannot contest Mahama and there was say a fact na say because the Bawumia any Nana Akufo-Addo president ye no honestly o man be brempe and nipa bebre na decided on be vote MPP and this Ken no be kan ho a ebeboa because he say the youth are for the Ken for Ken and this Ken no be kan ho a ebeboa ama mo mienu na timia fight and no matter the oba be kan Mahama ho on betimia fight but ekoye Bawumia nko a the MPP will lose.
Mami na wase mpacho make you quick point no.
Xavier, quick point. Said na minuanisi can about offer Kennedy. Say as someone better me can say honorable Kennedy the point me we need sa primaries where a because there is the data, there is analysis of my a church enya dia honorable Kennedy Japan ebe we need say I mean I stand to be corrected but na sister if you can be saying I was saying kananado ene Allan kasa see then you were Akufo-Addo ne Allan Kyerematen akasa abra he has a skin in the game. Are we still going to sit here and pretend say Nanado is not behind the campaign of Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia? Let's not sit here and if anything the contest was more an Nanado Allan contest than Bawumia Allan contest. And my last point that I want to make is and penyi bi pa me bu ne pa efreme or send him a voice note. As someone kind of saying for the first time in the life, no and I just say either so on Twaba and also betwama NDC. But and idea Allan Yeno, it has given him an opportunity to vote in the 2024 election. And that is the voice or the message that is coming from a whole lot of people. I have people texting my phone, youth, people from all kinds of places asking, say, how can we be part of this movement? And this is if you're yes, sir, movement for change in the Ghana campaign. It's joining my sure with us.
Young man, chairman. What
good evening, yeah.
Good evening, Wafa.
Okay. Me masam de bem so maka ni na na me pese me emphasize bibi ewo Allan ate obi kan bibi say Allan any chance na Allan asay me career kra ba bem se me ni nyaje me wo ken maybe actually sincere me wo ken but Allan bet me make impact on the general election based on November 4th, the outcome of November 4th. and then the Bema Allan and make impact. You see, the youth, most of the youth are for Ken. And make me like I say 60 to 70% of MPP supporters like I say and better Bawumia beba. But top executive in a pushy some the Bawumia beba. Some of the Bawumia ba and the baby to a pushy or more no more person Bawumia banina for Allan thing. And the Bema Allan bet me pushy or general election. So I mean when Allan and yet if you raise anymore, Allan will raise no papa. But I say or to tell Quantan or Chesson airport. It is from November 4th, no. And they determine Allan transfer or December election. They make me a character.
You, me that's what I be cool. Nana,
Sister Fiata and guys,
there to Kaya.
Medasi, yeah. Sister Fiamati is some a hammy, especially Allan, the last decision you are making in the resignation. Allan, I respect him a lot. I've not even met him one-on-one. I'm in the MPP, I support the MPP. But it's not everybody in the MPP that I know, that I've met one-on-one. I've observed them from afar and I respect them in that sense. And so my father is not a minister, my father is not a DC, my father is nothing. So there are people like that in the MPP who follow the MPP for obvious reasons. Now you see, there will be a pen that we are subinya. Sister be a son coming to the White House. So in life things happen. And I think that we've got to understand that and respect that. Say things happen in life. But Allan resignation, no matter what, I mean, it will have some impact. But how significant will it be? And I'm just say 2024 election is going to be a very confounding election. It will be a structural break in Ghana's politics, regardless of however you look at it. And the Bawumia factor will break a lot of things in Ghana's politics. And I'm not surprised what is happening. More will happen. More will happen down the line. The Bawumia factor coming into this race, especially on the side of the MPP, it will break a lot of things. What is another Professor Anakacho said? Some people are making worst case scenario analysis that even if the MPP goes with Bawumia and they don't win 2024, structurally and going into the future, the MPP would have changed the DNA in terms of the way the Ghanaian people view it, in terms of the way, other groups, look at the MPP. And what would the NDC have to campaign on when they go to the Zongos and what do you call it, the northern part of now? The NDC will be forced to come with policies and programs that will appeal to these people. And that is what will elevate our politics to another level. You cannot just go and tell somebody, I come from this part of the country, vote for me, I come from here, vote for me. Structurally, a lot of things will change in what is going to happen. And, I think, sir, Allan going, what does she know? Say, Obuya 1% NDC be winning. Uncle wasting time, vote Uncle Tom Allan. Because if Allan win, worst case scenario, MPs ben anom kwa ejuma. When NDC, MPC now, what's your DVCV, MPP, MPC? Are you going to work with them? Will you require the MPP folks to support you in parliament when you have led them, if in case, let's assume they lost the election? Do you think that they will be prepared to work with you in parliament?
Okay.
The bigger picture, and then they say, you'll be confounded. You'll be so restricted, sir. Even if you won, in the remote case of it, if you won that election, how are you going to govern based on your constitution? That's why I said, sir, see a constitution, you're ansisano. Now if you say the structure can remain the same and we expect a different outcome, forget it. That was one reason why I supported Face the Country or the same movement. Because we have to start from structural thing that has to do with one, your constitution way. If there's anything that I have been very disappointed myself, is that Nanado as a lawyer himself have not taken that bold step to try to help us reform this constitution. I also have my disappointment in the MPP. But then I make a real say the opinion I'll move on and hope that the next leader will come and make those changes and we'll move on. But Ghana election there, it will be NDC, MPP, forget about any third party. So Allan Beso who be there, you should look at Papa Kwesindum. Papa Kwesindum was an industrious man. He was a man by all standards, had achieved everything. And if there was anybody, I'll be to my mayor Juma to say they can't cast my mayor Juma mature workers car. Nobody comes close to Papa Kwesindum. He was in government too. He left the MPP, joined the CPP. CPP was a traditional party that existed already. They had a structure. But what happened with him? In Ghana, a two-horse race. And I said, Bawumia, he's coming. But Allan Fono, who was no Kasamano, maybe a distance from this latest decision. And that should tell Allan that people will not just leave the MPP to join him on this course. But that doesn't mean that there will not be other people that will join Allan. Definitely other people will join Allan. And we'll see how it plays. And whether I like it or not, the EC will conduct the 2024 election. And we'll all see what is out there for us. This is the
if you're good evening.
We are my last caller. Yeah, good evening.
Okay, a quick one. The person can say Allan's decision to go independent will not have any major effects on the NPP as a whole. The reason being that there has been a lot of dynamics in the current politics. Unlike before, Nkwafobi Haley behind Allan, calling him Allan Cash, all that. So here last election year, about a year, Ken Japan had not been in it for a longer period of time. But look at the number of votes that Ken has been able to pull. Because what is happening is that we live in an era of more like the revolution whereby people were calling Junior Jesus to come over. And considering Ken Japan's message in this depressed economy, that is what people are looking up to. Allan couldn't identify that kind of requirement that people were looking from him. And therefore, that really cost him much. Exactly. Because for him, there's been all the diplomatic ways. Okay, after Nana Akufo-Addo, Allan automatically needs to take over. But I'm one, and that has been his downfall. And I'm sure Kennedy Japan so Senko making his intention in terms because he's been with the grassroots since 92. No? They could trust him in a way when he said that he wanted to do this. Because all this while he's been in touch with them, he's been giving people money, he's been sponsoring them without even making his plans known to the people. So I want to contest as a president. But Oba also is okay. Before then, and his message looks good in the ears of the people. Until a lot of people want to follow him. So for Allan going independent, it's not going to have any impact on NPP as a whole. If Ken happened not to have been in the race, then I could say that Allan could have won the sympathizer votes by people saying that, okay, Nana Akufo-Addo promised him that he will be in the next after him. And now things have gone wrong. So why not help Allan to come over? Now, Allan has more or less been retired automatically. So, but
also can confirm say maritime.
Not really. I'm a guy of Allan, but I'm just facing facts and then reality on the ground. But the good point is that for Allan to have come out to say that he wants to contest, I think we should allow him to go. What it will do psychologically is that it will help him to relay some of the the shock that he had from the last election. So we should allow him to go. It's okay. But our advice that he doesn't spend a lot of money because it's not going to have any impact. Thank you very much.
No, that's
and then my last concern is a general concern. But campaign on the motorway, it has become a death trap. I use the motorway every now and then. From free zones to even the second toll booth, you are spending like 2 hours after work, and it's horrible. It seems like no one cares. Yeah, because of the construction of the road, no, it's just a big mess.
No, it was even bad before the construction. Now construction that time and I double. It was bad because I know what you're talking about, but it's just terrible.
Allan, it's very unfortunate. Say, Allan Esin, and then from the beginning, I think the campaigning team of Allan couldn't identify that there has been a lot of dynamics in the politics now, and they were going by the diplomacy that people would have wanted to vote for Allan.
And also came from 2008.
Exactly. I think we missed that point. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think that's the advice of the Allan. Campaign. Prof, I don't know what the Uncle time now so there, but I don't know anything surprising. Wednesday.
A Greek philosopher Plato, or say an opinion is a medium between knowledge and ignorance. Me person me kan say adwene bi ya kire wa ha no enya ya adwene obiye no ho ya sure sa de o kan bebam ba ya kan sa 2024 battle elections na obe play be back obe say ebinum de o kan ye no abam enti ni American say obia wa free mainstream party no wasan akwanchi na kwandi say why din obi nim so akwan this year but Paul no free mu no omo nyina saba enti Allan wa free mu a menim so wa nya afutio papa, but it's never too late. Onye di Kendi on fano nkobo no ken fano nkobo ayi because nimre baba ye bedi na chi de kakra meka no atiefo nso so mo hunu se asem bi aka no ha ne adwene ne ye kan ne sremu se momoa Bawumia mra no oba MPP party over the new image
ayo we about me any pa hu
na what the nipa adomo de be free srem beba no ebe ye obi anwanwa
prof ekwam de nkrofo anye de hia ne de domo free srem ekwam eye prof emeka Bawumia se na o prof I was avoid no besi anu se ni adamu nyina wase. Thank you so much for joining us anyway. Your family vim de fear for coming po this as Mr. Kojo Hansen Eddie Bedi Akodi Opi. Yakupon Sham because it's been a fantastic analytical program and no. Whichever one na prof can take it, your campaign ma unipa at the end of the day Ghana for your pe ahoto. No two for kind no Ghana for your the come ni any bre and a poor abana etia mahama. We have rough for yes, you had to come near any bre but what's yaw. It's just a matter of do the right thing. No man for nini. Simple. I don't know how hard that can be. So on bet na konyan so abeso no abusu afo na mo enjoy it say boy dia when your problem Jake bedi akuye so president wo fasi ya. What jubilee awo chira ba na boy see demonstration fe na wo ko post selfie a unam New York awo chire. Hey, bra, are you serious? Uza won to dokro ne nchena mo a eyi meko nka ho that you don't feel it. Timing. Seriously. First, no nanki fa MPs ni ministers here. They go game pa training more. That thing needs to come back. Every government appointee needs training on the ground. One who go bebo. Sanse hunu na go vo didi no. Ya ba post now they who go try dinner. Go be cry yenye sika talk go be who go try dinner. New York dinner chre. Yeah, yes, some about crack cancer. Some will come into it one of these days. President now so when people talk about nepotism, the president makes it very difficult for even people to even explain things. Why are you even recruiting people in your own family in government? Why? Hey, president. President Kufuor so number of obusia for a ben so Dawson. Can't you cut some of them off? Hey, tini na mo de ko opposition no na Allan edwa no esemo a ti mo de munti Allan biem no tu vo kan e kom ne ani bre MPP ni bia wo yefu soja bia sa wo tu vo atem no ko bo video na hwe bi wo se kom ne ani bre every day that word should be ringing in your ears. Kom ne ani bre ba bia be to tia. Simple. Just do the right thing. Abusia for good night.
Against the blatant alienation of my supporters, orchestrated by elements aligned to the leadership of the party at that time. The protests and reactions from the rank and file of the party at that time from all over the country compelled the then chairman of the party to constitute a reconciliation committee chaired by the then immediate past chairman of the party, Ambassador Samuel Odoyi Sykes. The committee upheld all my submissions and prevailed upon me to rescind my decision to resign, which I did, with a firm promise to address all the contentious issues I had raised in my notice of resignation. Unfortunately, however, all the promises made by the party leadership were never fulfilled, and indeed, the divisive and hostile attacks on my person and my supporters remained for several years thereafter and have continued to date. It is common knowledge that any party member who is associated directly or indirectly with Allan Kyerematen is treated with disdain and considered an outcast. Of my supporters all over the country.